What's the most power? What's that got, horsepower-wise?
Well, that would be about 65 horsepower.
And is that the most powerful one here?
Yes. Yeah.
65 horsepower?
Yes.
I then took one of his restored tractors for a test drive.
Oh, it begins!
Nah, be damn. For fuck's sake, man. That's about right. Oh,
What's going
shit.
on, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Happy.
Yo.
Remember our fucking bet 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Well, I think I beat you there. You owe me, you owe me some money, buddy.
Where are you at?
200.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Congrats, man. I just now got under fucking 300.
Wow, you want to know what the trick to get from like 206 to 200 was?
I'd have to cut my leg off.
Nah, get the flu. It helps
Well,
like
that
a fucking dream.
Yeah, no shit. That would work. Damn, you been sick?
Just, nah, like everything else seems pretty good now that I got it sorted out myself.
Yeah, the age or what? Just the flu? It wasn't age?
No butt stuff, bud.
No HIV.
No.
No, you can get it. You can get it from like swinging too.
Well, so I've been taking that ivermectin.
Yep.
And I got
me too.
Basically all the other shit that they all talk about, Rogan and RFK Jr. and all them, that methylene blue.
Yep.
Man, that shit.
What
shit is a fucking game changer. That methylene blue.
Really? Send it to. Send me a link.
Yeah. That shit.
Yeah, I've already got fucking like a case of water with ivermectin in here in my trailer.
First time I took that methylene blue, I was a little bit nervous because it really fucking hit me, and it hit me really hard. And I was like, oh shit, I was starting to get a little bit of chest pain again and whatever. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't have took that. But then like about 15, like it happened like 2 seconds after drinking it. Like 2 seconds, and shit you not. And then about 20 minutes went by and I started feeling okay. I noticed I wasn't even anxious. Like I'm an anxious person all day. I have anxiety through the roof. Yeah. So I noticed that like half an hour I had no anxiety. So Brandon took some, my buddy Brandon there. Yeah. He took some, kind of hit him the same way. Like he felt all fucked up at first. And then after that, he's like all day, he's like, I was just focused. He's like, I don't know. It's some crazy shit. I feel great. So I'm on like day 8 of taking that stuff. I have 0 chest pains. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty calm. Like if I go sit in my chair and just watch TV right there, like I'm not thinking about nothing. I feel great. You want to know what's weird is my lung function. If I could put a number on how my lungs are right now, it's like 10 to 12% better than it was before.
Damn. So what is the main purpose of it?
It's like anti-malarial, fucking everything, anti-stress, anti-anxiety, anti-depression. It helps get oxygen into the bloodstream.
Really?
And it basically attacks, from what I can find, like there's so much information on this shit, it's hard to decipher it all, but it goes directly to your bad cells first. So if you have like a cancer or you have a something, it'll automatically go there and start attacking that stuff, trying to make it better. So it like gets rid of.
Name one more time. Would you say it was blue?
Methylene blue. I only buy it from a couple of places though. Like I'll send you a proper link for it.
Methylene blue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically the same shit.
Like a dropper?
Yeah, it's a dropper. So I'm up to 4 drops right now. They say that most people take 5 drops in a bottle of water, like 500 milliliter bottle of water. I'm at 4 drops now. And like this morning, I did it first thing after fasting all night.
Yep.
And usually I have a coffee. So I ditched the coffee today or whatever. I put that shit in there and I've basically all day been good. Like,
Can you
just
drink
feel
it in
good.
anything? But you should drink it in water.
No, you should just drink it in water. But you got to
Yeah.
watch out. Like if you're on some crazy medications, there's some medications it doesn't play well with. So
Okay. I need to do my homework then on it because I'm
Yeah.
on quite a few different things.
it's
but
helped.
damn, man.
It's helped people with like diabetes and stuff.
Well,
a
that's
lot.
my main thing.
Yeah.
That's my main medication. Hell yeah, I'm gonna look into it, man.
It's so I heard about the methylene blue from Mel Gibson on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was basically saying, you know, he knew 2 or 3 people that had stage 4 certain cancers, and they did a stack of like ivermectin, fenbendazole, membendazole, and methylene blue with some other stuff, and they basically all, you know, got rid of their cancers, or mostly got rid of their cancers.
Holy shit, man.
So I found a source for, well, I'm basically buying the methylene blue where all the big shots are buying it. There's only one company that's like top quality. So
All right, send it to me.
yeah, I will.
Seriously.
I can't right now or it'll kick me out.
Yeah, I'm interested in it, man. I Google searched it so it would be on my search bar so I could go back and look at it later.
There's a lot of bad information. I wouldn't say bad as in like bad ways to take it, but there's a lot of like things that make it look bad because you can hurt yourself on this stuff. But from what I can tell with all the bad information, it's like when you're getting it from the hospital in super high dosage. You got to be careful with the dosage, right? So this is only a 1% solution, low dose. If you take 10 drops or 15 drops in a day, maybe not with your body weight because, you know, you're a bit heavier, but somebody that's smaller and take 5 or 6, you know, it'd probably fuck them up a little bit. But it's reversible, right? But not in high concentrations.
Hell yeah. Shit, I'm down to check it out.
I mean, I got that flu that everybody's been getting. Like they've had it for 3-4 weeks. Some people 5-6 weeks, and I got it. I took 24 milligrams of ivermectin 3 days in a row, plus this methyl blue, and I was over the flu in 4 days, like completely over it.
Damn, man. Trevor, how do you like
that thing's got a wang on it?
On Zoloft?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, Zach. I don't look at anything online lately. Like I'm just focused on getting my shit together. I'm trying to get some money together, go racing. You know, got lots of shit going on. So I know it looks like I'm on Facebook, but I'm really not. I still got a shit post because I make money. So
that's the way I've been the past couple of days, man. I've been thrashing. I know you've been thrashing for longer than me. It seems like 2 months, man, but last couple of days, that's all I've been worried about is getting. Once I got back home from the race this weekend, we've been thrashing ever fucking since, man.
Yeah, it's not even just on my car. I'm just trying to get the fucking shop in order. Like we kind of slack for a while and it kind of put us in a bad spot. So, and like racing's coming, traveling's coming. I need to get some of this shit done and out of here and just start focus on getting smaller jobs and stop taking on full builds. Maybe do 1 or 2 full builds, you know what I mean? But I need like everyday work where you come in and get brakes done and ball joints, and that shit'll pay the bills.
Yep, exactly, man. Yeah, we was talking before we come on here, and I was asking you about you selling your engine. So what are you doing there? Just gathering up some money, do something bigger and better,
parting shit out.
It happens.
I would have told you what was going on if I knew we weren't online on the last one. Parting out that. I got some other shit in the works. So
yeah, there you go. That's all that matters, man.
Psych.
What else y'all working on? Like in the shop?
Twin Turbo El Camino. We're doing turbo kit for right now. That Twin Turbo 1500. I don't even know what they call that shit. Not the OBS, like the RS, whatever, the newer style, cat eye.
Regular cab short bed.
Yeah, regular cab short bed. We got a twin turbo one of those in. It's almost done. Got a cat eye Camaro with a 98 millimeter on it. It's leaving in 2 days. My buddy's drift car, we're putting the radiator. Basically redid the whole fuel system, put the radiator in the back, got this big enclosure to block it off, and all the wind's going to come from the roof and cool the car down. Retune that, rewire. Everything's a full rewire.
Damn.
So, that Nova's almost done. That was a full rewire. Jordan's truck, the twin turbo, non-cat eye, the single cab. That's full 4-link. It's getting close. So
Damn. So you've got a few projects that's close to the end.
yeah, and I got a 62 or 60 something Wagoneer that's in for an LS swap.
Damn.
So I got all the driveline getting dropped off on Friday.
Shit, y'all got plenty to do then, sounds like.
Yeah, got to get it done before season starts.
The
I
right
get
season
it.
crunch.
Yeah, and it's here, really. I mean, it's
Mhm.
upon us, man. Before we know now, I mean, we'll be at the end of March. You know,
Mhm.
we'll be moving into early spring, and like this past weekend, man, it was a good
Clocks-
turnout.
Clocks
Mhm.
go forward next week. So that's
Does it really?
how the official start. Yeah, next Saturday.
Damn. So we're gaining a day, hour of daylight then next weekend,
Mhm.
right?
We're gaining the hour of racing.
Yeah, and racing's on us, man. Now, when
Honestly,
will you
probably
guys get
racing
started
until,
in
like-
Canada?
What's that?
Like, when are you going to go off the schedule down here and travel, or when does like local racing season start for you? up
May
that way?
3rd is the first one, I believe.
Shit,
us.
that's right around the corner. Really?
But I'll be testing on the street anyways, and the other thing coming.
Right.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's gonna be a good year. I know I've been out of it for a year, but I've done some, let's just say, overhauling to everything that I do, the way that I receive information and how I use my knowledge and everything else. I've been working on it with a couple of people, like just kind of secretly on some good programs. So if I can get a handle on this fucking car, I'm gonna have a good year, I hope.
Hell yeah, man. That's what's up.
I don't even care about the money. I just want to get the bragging rights back.
I get it.
I feel it.
No, I'm with you there, man. That
Yeah.
means a lot too.
I made a lot of stupid decisions the last couple of years just being rammy, and
Yeah.
I have a lot of knowledge in my head on how to tune shit like this, and you get out of your realm sometimes and you make shit. Dig or Die was perfect example. Fucking Moe's car. There's no reason that should have did that.
Right.
Yeah, well, I already make big checks, so it don't matter.
Floyd got a big check this weekend.
I seen that, man. Congrats to him.
And then he had to buy Ken the biggest chicken tender Texas Roadhouse had.
I already did that when I went to Dig or Die too. Actually, we did it from Raising Cane's. So we got like 100 and I can't remember how many chicken tenders we got from there. I was eating them for 3 days.
I had Zaxby's on the way back from Georgia yesterday.
What'd you say?
Zaxby's is trash compared to Raising
Oh,
Cane's. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% with you on that. Fuck, I think I called Jeff over to the motorhome at Rockingham there like 2 times for chicken tenders. He was loving it.
What else we got on here? Shit, everybody's commenting. I can't keep up. Same, I don't know what my car did.
I seen those guys on Thursday.
Yeah.
Man,
And
Mo's car
then-
didn't even leave the line. Like that motherfucker wheelies on the ice out on the bay.
Scott won this past weekend.
Yeah, I
He
think
won
it was a
True Street Friday night. Yep. Happy
Chicken
you
guy.
coming up to
Chicken
the
guy,
51st
Robert.
state this year. I plan on it. I like to. I like to come up for an event.
Who wrote that?
We better highlight it and put it up because I would murder this fucking name if I try and pronounce it.
Oh,
That's one of the bike
just
guys.
call him Vlad.
Yeah. Yeah, I would fuck that all the way up. if I tried.
Actually, Vasily is how he says it, but
Yeah, Vasily.
Oh, what was it last week? Somebody said, "Oh, them find that money, they'll never give that back." And then you got Elon now proposing $5,000 to $8,000 return for all
you want to know what I've learned in the last 2 weeks? That both Canada and America are filled with about 75% of pure fucking stupid people.
You just figured that out last week.
No, I already knew that, but I thought the numbers were like half and half. No, it's like 75% of Canada and 75% of the US is actually really fucking stupid.
Yeah, no shit.
We got fucking Canadians over here, like all in our. I call them all the fucking smooth brains. I'm gonna start calling them the bird brains because they're in all these like local little groups and they're like, oh, this is the best time to fucking support local, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so our government has stripped about 70% to 80% of your fucking earnings over the last 12 years or 9 years, whatever, how long he's been in. And you didn't say a fucking peep. But all of a sudden, you know, Orange Man threatens a tariff, and that's where you fucking draw the line. Holy.
Damn Birdman.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, fuck.
Hold on. That's a pretty good question. What's your guys' opinion on when a teammate gives the thumbs up that the car is in boost or whatever? Is it just me, or could that be used as an advantage? It can't be used as an advantage. I mean,
I would
No, it looks super gay.
Yeah, most of the
Yeah.
time, the flagger, if it's a flagged event, which it would be the only time a thumbs up would be given, could hear it. You know what I mean? Could hear the cars. Someone put a sock in Trevor Tour's mouth.
You fucking sure talk. That's for sure. Next time I see that little 2-foot motherfucker, I'm going to make him eat some shit.
Nick, let me tell you, that was not received well.
Hold on,
They
what
were
was that?
pissed.
Oh, I heard something about this, but I didn't see that.
Showing no times.
Yeah.
Now they only did it on one race, correct?
Oh, okay.
It was 2 pairs and all steel, all glass.
2 pairs, so it's 4 cars.
And one of them happened to be the baddest nitrous all steel, all glass car right now.
Brandon McGee's
Yeah.
Camaro.
Yep.
Where'd it go?
I don't even know what it went.
Not
I just
fast
heard.
enough.
I'm on
See,
the
I
start.
haven't seen it.
When they said somebody showed times, I was like, nah, I uploaded that video. There's dashes. That wasn't me.
You know, that is an issue, though. I feel like when you're doing an event and the clocks are on and you've got a no time class, and then you've got a third party obviously filming it, that's where the shit gets fucked up. If it's an all no time event, you don't have to worry about the problem. And if it's a timed event, obviously you don't have to worry about it.
The thing is, you know, SGMP got on there and they told, like, they were straight up about it. And they said, so the clocks are always going to go for the slips because you're always going to get your slip cut in half.
Right.
And it's like that even for the NT classes. And that's how we've always did no time. It was definitely a flow issue that they didn't have a guy in there that's supposed to turn off that function for when no time's up.
100%.
So no incrementals. So that's 100% Flow's fault on that one. And
Nick Butler, do you think no time promoters will punish those guys despite being someone else's fault? Not at all. And I think
do it.
If a promoter does do it, then that's fucked up on their part because the way I look at it is the racer didn't show his time.
So let me ask you a question. If you're test and tuning with your car on a Friday night somewhere and the times are posted, do you still get disqualified for that shit?
I don't think you should.
I mean, and 90% of those guys have NTPT on their windows, and it's recognized.
Look at that
it's one of those-
homosexual.
It's one of those things. Like every Friday night, I go somewhere. They post times no matter what.
Good Lord, not that guy.
You fucking fags.
I hear you, man.
Be back
Going
in
on?
here now.
Not shit. Hey, congrats this weekend. Even though
Yeah, real nice. I'm with the promoter.
Mike
that can't even
wouldn't finish the fucking race.
I'm with the
Yeah,
promoter
good
that
job,
can't finish
Mike.
a race.
What
That
the
fucker
fuck,
didn't win
man?
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you showed your draggy, right? That's how you got the trophy.
That's it. Yeah,
They all pulled their beanbags out, and Mark had the biggest nuts.
all dick. No nuts.
All dick.
All dick.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, it sucks. That track owner's a kook.
There was no way of
know.
finishing that race.
Corley said he sucks too.
This fucking guy.
I don't know. That whole deal sounded pretty Canadian to me. Like,
So
Don't even get me started.
was there no way possible to finish the race?
Not according to them.
Yes, there was.
so
He
Hey, no,
track
no,
owner
let me
put
ask,
the
let
wall
me ask.
up after everyone left. It took them 10
it
minutes.
just knocked
Was
the
that
Jersey
the
barrier
problem?
over, right?
No, there were more problems than the
Oh,
wall.
whatever. We could have finished it the next day, but he gave a bunch of slow racers the option to race or not instead of just making a rule. What do you think they were gonna stay and not make any money, or just take their money and leave because they were slow as fuck?
As you can see, we have Brandon Mork with us. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
The truth hurts. So does my pocket. It's about 7,500 light.
Mike, this isn't the wrap up I thought we were going to get about your race, but this is the wrap up I'm happy we're
Yeah,
getting.
that's all you need to know. Fuck me. No, the truck rolled. It threw glass everywhere. It took out
Right.
the fucking timing system. It took out the wall. And it was already, what time was it realistically? Midnight almost? What was it?
How the
Little
fuck
after
do you
11.
roll a truck doing 50 mile an hour? It's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
in
truck
the-
fucking
That
Well,
rolled
motherfucker
bad.
rolled.
It was the index class that took us out. That's why you don't have index racing.
We tried telling you, Mike.
Motherfucker. Hey, he hits two little bumps and then all of a sudden he's rolling 12 times down the track.
I was
I
like,
have
what
had
the
a
fuck?
630 index at my races for like 8 years, and they've never once wrecked.
That's because you spray glue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Track was
What's up,
funny,
Terry?
The track was fast, but
Hold up.
I
Can we get
I don't
event
know what
manager?
happened.
Can we get the event manager Terry his perspective?
Yeah.
yeah, here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Terry, what's the wrap up? What's the whole situation here?
There we go. This will be good.
The wrap up is there's definitely some confusion on who is the fastest. I saw multiple draggies, and I'm going to say Brandon's was the fastest.
Hold up. Nobody in the state of Florida own a push broom to knock the glass out of the way, or
No,
does nobody have a cell phone for the top end, so we don't
It was-
really need the timing system?
it was pretty bad. I mean, he rolled a
Fuck
long
yeah.
way. It was a lot of cleanup. It wasn't just one spot or something. It was a lot. My man,
There was fucking
Yeah, it looked pretty bad. Like, I mean, it looked like there was shrapnel fucking everywhere.
it was
man.
everywhere. He rolled 6 times at 100 mile an hour. He went pretty far, so it was all over the place.
That poor truck looked fucked.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen a video, but from the pictures I saw, he looked like he was behind. Did he not realize, like, just hit the brakes, you're done at that point?
He was behind. I think they left pretty even, but he was behind. He got pretty loose halfway down
Yeah.
and then lost it. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. It looked like he hit two little bumps and then just plowed that wall and started rolling.
Yeah, it was rough.
All right.
So
It's always
it moves
fucking
the
trucks
wall.
that do it. It's always the trucks.
I'm just gonna say it. We always get that bad stigma for no prep events being like bad and stuff. Mike is putting this on us. I've just came to that conclusion.
Thank you.
Why? What?
I'm not gonna blame Terry. Terry's the good side of the team. Mike just. If anybody starts saying that all no preps are wrecks and stuff, I'm just gonna say blame Mike. Don't blame us.
Yeah. You race a fucking truck and you're gonna get fucked. That's about it.
These fucking S10 guys.
Yeah, these fucking S10s rolling every goddamn all over the place. That's how I would put a sticker on my back. Race a fucking truck, get fucked.
Hold up, Mike. Come back.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. I'm trying to do
Put more
2 things.
back on.
Oh, okay. Here. They want you back.
He's trying to figure out how to go 530, but he's just got to run his truck max effort for a little gangster.
We can't talk to no more truck owners. We're gonna bring Mike on. We're gonna bring Mike off. We'll bring Mork on.
Yeah, he's over here on the laptop trying to do traction control tables for tune-ups that he's never been that fast yet.
The best part is he probably is.
Now wait a minute. Now, Mork, you have put one Canadian in the winner circle, and you put him in the winner circle at Little Gangsters.
Yeah, it's got to take that thing away from him. No, Little Gangsters is gonna. He was just saying that. I was just telling him that, he was like, "It's you just go and then make sure you beat him to the end and hit the brakes." I'm like, if you think that's gonna win Little Gangsters, tell me that people aren't gonna run 5.300 with the fucking one. They get
on the money. On the 100%. Money.
Oh, for the money, it's gonna be there. That ain't an easy race to win,
No, it's bracket racing.
It'd be easier. Yeah, they're out there with their weather machines changing stuff. Mike's guy doesn't know how warm it was when he went 550 once, He's fucked. I told him not even to waste his time. Because he asked why I wasn't going to do it. And I was like, you can just show up and do that. No, perfect.
Terry's phone to get on me.
That's funny.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's just going to.
Oh, fuck, here we go. Echoes.
That's going to be a hard race to win.
Fuck yeah, it is.
So that's. We're going to go watch qualifying Thursday.
With my phone.
With your phone. I'm going to take pictures of my dick with it, too.
I don't want to see that little thing.
Well, wait till you see it.
Great. Now he's got my phone, too. Look at this dumbass.
Yeah. I got my dad's new Mustang out here. I've been whooping this thing's ass.
Holy shit.
It's fun as fuck. But yeah, no, that's going to be a rough race to win. So I'm going to go there and watch some qualifying Thursday, and Charles is going to wire some shit on my car while we're at Bradenton, and then we're going to go to that US 19 race in Georgia. And that's probably not going to be anything special, but just for something to do on the way home Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool.
So that's it.
How did your car do over the weekend? I know, man. How did I watched the videos, but was you happy with your car over the weekend?
Yeah, dude. So pretty much like mine had some what's wrong?
I'm back in.
Oh, did you get off it?
Yeah, because it's killing the bandwidth. So we can't.
Oh, I'm killing the bandwidth.
No, we're gonna log on here.
Oh. So
that's that Canadian cell service.
The thing that I was fighting some weird issues last year with like boost would always roll out of the car. So I changed some blow up valve and wastegate. Is that my chair, dude? I get the big furry one.
No, that's my chair.
Oh. And it actually worked. So now the boost was like perfect. So the car literally drove itself because it was like kept unloading the tire. I mean, we were able to run pretty hard with it last year, but now it's never felt so good. It's just like it's just on it, So it was like the track was really slick first round. And I think off the trailer, I went about as fast as anybody else there went. And then we ended up going like 4-5 tenths faster. But
hold on, we'll be right back. 1 second. We got to switch some shit.
You guys sit every night?
Yeah, this is where we make our porn vids.
Jesus.
Okay, I got to get out of here, though.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on.
Watching
for a minute, for real.
Yeah.
I ain't seen you in forever, man, but I'm sure I'll see you soon. It ain't
Well,
gonna be
the
long.
last time I logged on was, what was the week you guys said Tuesday, but ended up doing it Monday or some shit?
No. Yeah.
Fuck.
Was that like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago?
Monday was last week.
Well, whatever week it was like I seen it on Tuesday and I scroll up and I log on. I was sitting in the room for a minute and then I was like, what the fuck? So go back to the chat and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, they did it fucking yesterday.
That's all good, man. I'm
Yeah.
just glad you hopped on for a bit.
That's
Glad
right.
you're doing good too, homie.
We'll catch up soon.
Where's the sound
anyway.
now?
Yep. All right, homie.
All right.
Later,
See ya.
Trevor.
Hey, bye.
Why is it
I
so
can hear
quiet?
Maxwell breathing.
There it is.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we couldn't
Yeah,
hear
so
you.
it was after that. The
Go ahead.
track was after first round. Track was sick. Yeah, I believe we could have gone just about as fast as you wanted to. You know, if like some of the more quality cars were out there, it would have been fucking nasty. You could roll. So
Hell yeah.
we're easily picking up a 10th and a half, 2 tenths every pass.
Fuck yeah, man. And it looks smooth. Like,
Yes,
the car
dude,
looks
I'm telling
smooth.
you, like my boost ramp used to it would roll out and then it'd come back and it'd roll out of boost again. And like at the gear change and shit. And like I said, the car ran quick, so I didn't worry too much about it. But now I noticed how bad it was fucking me and how the car was driving around. So it was just
Gotcha.
effortless.
Was that all in the gates, you think?
Well, I added a little helper spring because I run like a really light I run a really light gate spring, obviously, like
Sure.
a GM spur spring. So I put another light one in it. So I did that. And the other problem that it might have been was I had my blowout valves routed to a distribution block. So I took them off of that and I put them directly to the intake. So one of those two things fixed it. But
Hell yeah.
really know which one it was for sure, but it's more better.
Bring Max.
Hell yeah.
Should be good. I'm excited to do some outlaw racing and stuff and go back
Fuck yeah,
to
man.
that shit. I really just like last year we did more of like nicer tracks and stuff. I just don't enjoy it as much. I really
Yeah,
don't.
but that was good testing on a brand new build as well.
Love the names of these people.
Like
Barry
Mark
Mike
Daddy.
What the fuck is that?
This is a comment.
Oh, that's yeah, it was good for
you needed that though.
Yeah, it was all right,
What
but
a great name.
it's just not as I don't know, it's not the same environment, I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Like I really like going to like just the little like the little shitholes like where all the races used to be at. Like US 60 was like one of my favorite tracks always. Now it's like another
Radio
sick track.
track.
It's like you could race on that stuff anywhere. It's just like not as it's like it's not as tricky, You just kind of go there and give it to it. Like it's a lot harder to go down these surfaces, so it makes it more fun.
Right. I want to ask you, since you're from the north, why do you think Florida's so fucking far behind when it comes to racing over any other state?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily that they're far behind. I think
That's
they don't have as much no prep. So
Right.
So I think obviously you see Florida has some sick radio shit, right? It's not like they're
Sure.
fucking slow. But
Right.
same with Georgia, right? But there wasn't as much. No, that's the only thing I could think of. Because like when you go to small tire race, it's like you feel like they're behind the curve. But they also try to street race, and you know how street race cars go when you try to go fours in them, they just fucking wheelie.
Exactly.
So and it's like they just don't have their like a handle on that yet. But I don't think it's necessarily anything short of just the fact that
Not enough races.
they don't do it enough. Yeah, there's just and look what they have. They have Gainesville, Bradenton, SGMP,
Front side of Orlando.
fucking, Orlando. It's like the only track I think is Immokalee, and which Immokalee I could only imagine.
What do you mean? For no prep? Showtime?
It's Showtime, Immokalee, and they just made some new little one. but
Mudfoot City?
You can only go 580 or you'll crash. They have a cap because the shutdown's not long enough yet or something. But so like other than that, they don't have any like outlaw stuff to even try to do that on. And up by us, we don't either. That's why we travel, because we don't have any tracks like that. Our tracks are all fast as fuck.
Radio.
Yeah. Well,
Decent front sides, just
yeah.
good front sides.
But I bet Immokalee, it's actually it's a little. I guess there's some bumps.
Yeah, right lane's definitely.
Yeah, the right lane's got some bumps in it, but like honestly, I couldn't even feel them. I just saw it in the data. But you could like on their Friday night testing tunes. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the better cars could go 30s and 40s down it.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, we went 70s down it, and the drive depth is perfect.
He's talking 670.
Damn, no shit.
Oh yeah.
And how many passes was that?
My third.
Holy fuck.
I gotta see this drag.
So you probably went, I mean, it probably went 5 teens off the trailer.
Yes, sir.
I bet I'm not far off, right?
That's what it went.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude, that's awesome.
So
and to be that slick,
at like
you
400
can see it moving a little bit on the first pass. Yeah, you can see it.
At 400 feet, it had
that one was a little sloppy.
Like a push to it because there was nothing down there. I just took the chute with me and cut my foot. I never lifted, I didn't pedal it or anything.
And he kept it off the wall this time, so that's much better.
It helps when it's ironed out, not the first pass and a promoter saying I can't test unless I race.
That's how we roll. Gangster shit.
This guy does nothing but fuck me, dude. I just got the Immokalee curse. It's like the
you are the Immokalee curse.
Dude, right. I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago when I came down here, they had testing Friday night when the car was still like a normal like street car.
Yep.
And I went 5-0 testing Friday night, which was just sick back then. And then the next day I went to fire the car up to warm it up and it popped the Holly. So I couldn't even fucking race. I drove all the way down here, couldn't even race.
I remember that.
And then last year I tapped the wall first round, and then fucking this year fucking somebody left it up to a bunch of drivers to try to race the next day. So I didn't get paid again. Real nice.
Damn.
Yeah, God forbid we did it fairly.
I don't know what he does with his shocks, but they don't work very good.
So I seen you, Eric Mans, Billy. Now, who was the 2 Southerners that was in
Brandon
Watson, which is a New Edge Coyote car.
The red car you see on the streets.
Yep.
And then a real pretty split bumper 70 or to 72.
Yeah, that
Camaro.
was. Terry, what's that guy's name with the Camaro? Trennis.
Real pretty
that car looked like it ran decent as well.
It was in the finals on the streets the night before.
Yeah.
Now he ran Friday night. He ran the Corvette one, right?
Yeah, the Corvette won, but he was in the finals. He got the buy into the finals.
Did he not take his weight out for Saturday?
Oh yeah, Mike left all the weight.
Left it all.
That son of a bitch stood straight to fuck up.
Yeah.
I told him, I go, "What's wrong with you, dude? You know better too," and he does know better. He was
just gonna do it for
his
first
mind
round.
wasn't. Dude, we got home at like 4:30 in the morning, back up at 7, tacked all those cars. We were on very limited sleep. We were exhausted, honestly. That's why when I look at Billy's video at the very end when we're fighting about small tire, I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to go to bed. I was done for the day. Well, I did all I could do.
That's exactly whenever Mort called me. That's exactly what he said. He's like, "This fuck's ready to go to bed. Won't even fucking stay here and clean up and get this fucking race over with. What would you do?"
I can tell by his face when he's got that stupid look on.
If I did call, that would have been
straight on.
I said.
No, yeah, that would have been exactly what he said.
I mean, he did ask
twice. I even went back and asked again and begged to please get the race off because I didn't want to listen to Mark anymore. I said, please.
Well,
The
dude,
guy's threatening my life, my family's life.
I told the owner,
I'm
I said,
scared.
dude, I drove 20 hours and asked if you guys had a rain date. This is bullshit. I mean, it is. It sucks, I mean, it's so
And
far.
he said to me, honestly, if we could put it together right now and it would only take an hour, I would do it. He said, we got way more than an hour's worth of cleanup and shit. I'm not going to let anyone run down the track in the conditions that it's in. And I respect that. All night he was out there on the mop, making sure that track was safe for everyone. They do not want to see any more crashes there. We already had one decently bad one, that car that hit the wall and caught fire.
Yeah.
The Firebird.
Yeah, another guy spun out on the big end. Luckily, didn't smash anything.
Hey, better than last year, not nearly.
Yeah, much better than last year.
Good.
But this year they also scraped the track end to end. Last year they scraped it.
660-foot scrape.
Yeah, last year they scraped it to the 330, and I believe that was the big problem, was the transition between scrape to smooth, like track surface.
Yep.
Because every car, other than obviously the first two pairs was just, it was bad. The rest of the cars all lost control right at the 330 where the transition was. So
Gotcha.
I looked at that and I said, listen, for the next one, the surface has to remain the same for the whole 660.
Sure.
The problem is you're transitioning from like shitty to a track surface.
Yep.
And as soon as it does that, the wheel speed, all that shit is so fucked up that people were spinning out, and you could see it every pass. They'd hit the smooth part and the car would lose control every time until we got some rubber where there was a groove going. You know what I mean? So
I can't believe that track. Like usually when you scrape the 660, usually after 200 feet it stays slick. You know, from the amount of cars that were going down it. I mean, by second round, you know,
it was pretty good.
You were hooked out the back. You know.
Well, what we wanted, the goal was for first round because we were paying after first round to everybody. So
Right.
the hardest thing, and everyone on the property knew, if you can make it through first round, from there it was going to get fast.
Right.
And it did.
I
mean, that's what it. Well, it got pretty fast. I mean, as you know.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
A lot of guys were flying at the end there.
Yeah, it was better than I thought.
So did you still do that, Mike? Every round you won, you got paid, right?
Yeah,
It was
we
like
paid out
$250,
everybody
right?
every round.
Every round.
We still had at the end of the way we did the calculation with all the cars and everything, I believe at the end, well, what was it? I gave you 2770 times 4, whatever that was, would have times 5. That would have been the payout. No, actually I'm lying. Anyway, the payout would have been about 10,700 or something for the winner.
Look at that comment. That's 10.
Hell yeah.
Well, then it went faster than his Nova, and he still got clapped by another truck. So,
What is it?
Corey doesn't let me run any comments, or I post a comment.
I missed it, or I posted it. I guess. Let me scroll up. Son of a bitch is froze.
Corey, you look like you're high as a fucking Georgia pine tonight.
Dude, I could be asleep right now and be the happiest person. Like Georgia
Open
kicked
up,
my ass.
open up this comment fucking clicker. Let me in.
Where's it? Who made the comment? I'm looking for it and I'm not seeing it.
I don't know. I can't even highlight anything to show you.
I can't either.
You got to give me admin, you fucker.
Banned me from that shit.
What was the comment?
Admin
What was the
status.
comment? What was the
I don't know.
comment?
It's gone now.
Like I'm not seeing even anything Gallery says, and I'm scrolling up pretty far.
And
it's just more
okay.
ball
Post Junior Johnson says the safety crew down there sucks ass. That's not true.
They were a little slow.
They were a little slow for the first fire,
The
but
fire was a little slow, but they
worked.
Yeah, they had to work.
I'm sorry, I'm going to stand up for the track on this one. They worked their balls off for that race. Every last spill, every
was a
last
lot of
drop.
bullshit.
There was a lot of bullshit, and they were out there working it. Like
Oh,
even the
yeah.
owner, Thomas himself, like he was out there on the mop making sure that he did not want anyone having an accident because of the track conditions. So I give him props. They were out there.
He definitely went faster than you did, Jasper. I don't know about mine, but that boat was sick. Dude, he took
Oh,
us
that
out.
boat looked fucking
Man,
badass.
that was great. Went out for a fucking fantastic steak dinner in Fort Myers on the water. That was
Yeah,
Fuck
like
yeah,
Jasper
man.
said, you should have fire suppression in the car. The guy did come. You know what? I honestly believe the guy in the ambulance didn't even see it or wasn't paying attention. Maybe he was on his phone.
Yeah.
Because they called it in quick and then he came. But they do need a gator with maybe a second gear.
I keep those little plastic
I have fire
for people
extinguishers
watching.
in my.
Amazon sells like the liquid style. It doesn't make a mess. They're like
Yeah.
plastic bottles this big, and I leave them loose right behind my battery, so they're kind of snug. But I can they're not tied to anything. It's not on a cage bracket. Like it at least it's something. You know, there's like 2 of them in there that you could get and fire suppression on. But obviously everyone's not going to put that in their shit. But but those little ones, I mean, at least have those in the car.
Can you put
I have them in the golf cart too.
Put Eric Manz's comment up.
Yeah,
Right there.
that payback structure was great. Happy I know your killer sponsors do a few like this, and I bet you'll see even higher car counts. A lot of people believe they can go rounds, but not everyone feels they can beat a select few cars on the property at any given time. Still a chance. Oh no, I do agree, and I think on like bigger payout events, I think that's awesome. I think it's a killer way to do it. But then some of these events, if you may just have a pot that's Mike had excellent money this weekend. Like, I mean, that's a lot of fucking money.
We put up money too. I mean, if sponsors and promoters put up 10,000, they can do it because You just make the buy-ins a little bit taller.
Sure.
And if you do the math on it all, the winner still makes great money. Like, like I said, our winner would have made $10,700, but instead he made $2,770.
Well, you know how there's always that fucking conversation all the time of the guys that want to run for $100 buy-in or $150 buy-in.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And see, that is, to me, is bullshit. I think guys would rather race for 300 to 400, but then have a chance to make a little money back throughout the round and have more at the end.
250 to 350
we
seems like
didn't-
the sweet spot, and then all of a sudden you go to 500 and people don't.
Yeah,
want to do it.
okay, 500 I agree is a lot.
Sure.
But it depends. If you're paying back 350 per round, then 500 isn't a lot. For example, okay, we did 350. I didn't get one complaint from a single person about the 350.
And how many
Because
cars
after
did
you
you
won
have
the first
at
round,
350?
we did 350 buy-in, but we paid back 250 every round.
Yeah.
So after first round, you were only in it for 100 anyway. Like
$100.
I lost after second round to Billy. I fucking missed it. Anyway, truck was a mess.
You had a hold of the computer?
I still only lost $100, so it wasn't bad. Like I didn't feel bad
Right.
at all. I was like, I made my 250 back, and if I would have made one more round, I was in the money, like positive. It's no longer a donation.
How many did you have at 350? How many was there in small tire?
We had 40. We capped it at 40.
Capped
We
it at
could have
40.
had more, but we didn't have enough for 64, and 40 only. The way we worked the math, 30
would have had one buy.
Yeah, 32 is ideal, but not enough cards. Like it doesn't make the $10,000 total pay. We were trying to get to $10,000 to the winner.
Gotcha.
So 40 gives you that 10,000 for the winner, and only gives one buy round.
Sure.
So it was the next best thing to 32. I mean, if you could do 64, would be the ultimate, but it's hard.
Sure.
Like, we don't get 64. We get like 40. Yeah, I mean, if I just left it open, 45 maybe would have been
Right.
the number.
Right.
So,
Fuck, that
that's
was
why
killer.
Yeah, we just did the math, and it took us a while because we did multiple combinations of how much money buy-ins to do, how much this, that,
Sure.
which would make it enticing to someone like this guy, where he's going to travel because it was still 10 grand to win for the winner. And second place still got all his money working all the way up to second place, so it was like 1,000 something for him.
Gotcha. If you made it to the final and your
Yeah, if you made it to the
added
final
up.
without any
Yeah.
organized split, like I'm saying, if the winner just wanted all the money for himself, told you go
Yeah.
fuck yourself, second
Right.
place still had money because he won every round and we paid back. So as you lost, you could come to the trailer and we had envelopes already made. So we paid you back however many rounds you made it through. So a lot of people at the event got paid realistically.
Yep. Made money.
Yeah, I mean, some people made money, some people broke even, some people, it only cost them 100 to race.
Right.
And some people it did cost the 350. If they were out first round, I mean, it is what it is. We all do this. Like most of the time you just spend the 250 and you don't win shit ever.
Exactly.
I've
No, I
been
get
to
it.
that's my whole season last year pretty much, is just handing out donations. Which
I
is
get
fine.
it.
I mean, I pay the ticket to race, but
Right.
So
So
no,
then
I think it's awesome. I don't think every event should be like that, but I think if you can do one a year to give
Sure.
back to racers, I think that's what we tried to do is
Yep.
just do one special event once a year for, it gives back to all the little guys like myself who might make it to the semis multiple times and never win shit.
Yep. Does that say, speaking of getting paid, the inverse paid out over 30,000 total?
We're drinking-
Oh, it was a good weekend.
Cayman Jack margaritas.
Is that what Bank Rapper won this weekend?
No, there wasn't many in small tire on the front side. All the small tire guys ran from the backside the day before. And then when we switched and went to the front side on Saturday, most of the small tire guys got in 5:30.
No shit.
Yep.
See?
Had 42. Had 42 cars in 5:30. Had
How many were in small tire?
24 on the front side, and I think Ashley's on here. I think we had 24 or 26 on the front side Saturday. Friday night
22
from
in
the
small tire.
22.
Who won that?
Bank robber won small tire Saturday from the front side.
Who won it on the backside?
Andrew Lavender.
Andrew Lavender.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was cool. I like to see that.
Yeah,
that's good.
And I mean, I think he had the deserving car too to win on the backside down there. The car was making lap after lap after lap.
Yeah, he always does well with that.
Man, he done really, really good. And that backside is really fucking tough down there. It's really, really slow. Like
Yeah,
I would compare it to Orlando. It's really slow from the backside. It's really coarse.
Where the fuck is
Does he say Rob Elmore out there stepping on people's throats? That car didn't even have an engine in it on Tuesday. I know they just got the engine back, thrashed on it. Justin Reed drove it, done a hell of a job of driving.
He drove Bank Robber?
He drove Bank Robber. Yeah, Rob Elmore just had back surgery. His back's fucked.
Oh, that's
and it's
right.
actually a second. So
I remember telling me he had to do that.
like he could stand and everything and move around pretty well. But Justin's a hell of a driver. Like that dude.
Yeah.
I think Justin's a little more of a sketchier driver too than Rob. And they even was discussing that this weekend. If the car kind of moves around on Rob, he'll let out. Justin will fucking drive that much. I mean, he reminds me of you back before with your car. You drive the fuck out of it. It didn't matter if it moved around. You drive it. Justin's kind of the same way, like he'll drive the shit out of it.
Not aligned.
He ran Waylon in the finals. Waylon made it to the finals of the front side, and then he was in like the final 4 or 5 from the backside.
Okay.
Corey, your Team Denver guys couldn't get it done this weekend, front side or backside.
Yeah, I was surprised at that.
What round did they go out on the back?
In Denver.
Oh.
Bradshaw.
Those guys are always good, but it's always good for drag racing when new people win.
Yeah.
Need different winners.
Charles went out first round on the backside.
Really?
He had Houdini. He had Houdini. Now he made it to the final. I don't know. There was 6 or 7 cars from the front side, and he was still in it with Houdini. And Bradshaw made it pretty far too.
I thought it was Bradshaw and Lavender in the finals Friday night.
I'm trying to think. I know Justin's on here. Bradshaw was in the finals. Yep.
Yeah.
That's when Andrew beat him in the finals.
Yep.
That was a hell of a race, though. How many was on the backside in small tire, Justin? I can't remember.
I think it said 22.
No, that was on the front, on the backside.
Oh.
There was like
Justin, what is that backside like compared to Gulfport?
Yeah, no, he would know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
would
did
say
really
it's
good at Gulfport. He broke
34.
broke the car first round. Otherwise, he probably would have had that.
I'm gonna tell you this: the backside at his race at the Inverse this weekend, if you could go 6-0s, you got a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Really?
A little worse.
If you could go 6-0s, 6-10, you got a bad motherfucker. And I know even some of the fastest dudes out there didn't do that.
On the street.
10th or so. Yeah.
Oh, the street is faster.
Oh, some of those backsides are so like Gulfport. When I seen that, I was like,
so it's like Orlando. It's the same. kind of
Really,
deal.
really coarse.
Yeah, it's
really
like
course.
Yeah.
There you are.
Hey.
Some big old gaze.
Oh,
Come sit down.
Dude, I haven't even drank half of that thing. It's giving me a bellyache.
Too much sugar.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be drinking sugar.
He said a 10th or so
This has a
slower.
lot of it. I guarantee you that. Terry's only got them fruity drinks.
I'm not sure who talks more, these guys or Trevor.
Oh,
Jesus.
Trevor
Bones
left
look like
when
a
we got
sprint
on.
car.
Yeah. What are you doing, Maxwell?
I'm gonna say front was 480s to win. Yeah,
And work a different drink.
Come here.
Terry, something with less sugar.
I'll check out Maxwell.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Happy wants to see your dick.
Oh, I've already seen it, man. I've rubbed on it before.
He's had it across the
Justin said,
lips a couple
no,
of times.
shit. Justin said the front side was probably 480s to win.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I would say so.
from the pass I saw Bank Robber make on the front side, that's what I was thinking. It was a high 4-second front side.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's fun. I love that shit. Some sketchy
It's
high
gangster.
4-second racing's the best.
Yep. It's a gangster ass surface. Hey Brandon, what's up? What's going on with your YouTube channel?
I'm slacking tonight, guys.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't
this
have nothing to
motherfucker
do with
doesn't
it.
do anything about that. That's an Ashley thing.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Well, it's been wintertime.
Well,
There's
we haven't
nothing
been
any
racing.
racing.
At all. We haven't been doing nothing.
Wintertime.
Yeah, we the cars just pretty much have both. This is the first winter I think in my life that I put the cars away running. I didn't have a single project.
That's
Pretty
awesome, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she's probably back at it. Ash loves that YouTube shit. I could do without it. I personally wish YouTube would go away so everybody has to get real jobs and work again. But that's just my opinion.
For Limpy too.
Maybe some health insurance, no more GoFundMe, it's just jobs, and I'd be a happy guy.
Are we sleeping over?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this busted out?
What the fuck is this?
Happy, are you coming to Knoxville March 7th and 8th? Yeah, I'll be there. I'm helping actually put the event on.
Well,
with Chris.
me.
I'm telling you.
We'll be there.
This is
What Ashley say? I'm way behind and got flustered. Can't grow that shit. Help.
Well, the thing is like, we work too, so like most people, so she's got to actually make money working, she got work pays the bills for the race cars, not our YouTube don't make shit.
No,
Hey, I work
us.
from Wednesday to Sunday.
They like Ashley. They don't like me. We don't have any subscribers because nobody likes me.
That's true.
That's fine with me.
It's all Ashley.
Yep.
If she wasn't on there,
I'm
no
subscribed.
If I just film her walking around all the time, it'd probably do really good, But she's always just filming me. Who the fuck wants to see that?
Nobody.
I don't want to see it. I don't watch it.
Mark, what do you do for full time?
YouTube channels. What's that?
What do you do full time to afford all the race car fun?
Only
I'm in the union. I run a backhoe. So I've done construction my whole life. It sucks. I'm a peasant. It is what it is. But actually, Mama's doing good selling lighting now. She's starting to outperform Daddy. I'm about to be a stay-at-home dad to a 16-year-old.
Fuck yeah.
Landon turns 15 in 2 months. He starts driver's ed Thursday.
Holy shit, dude.
I actually think this is going to be my last year driving a car. And then I'm going to transfer him into my car and I'm done. It's my plan, I think.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
So I think my dad's got a 2024 Mustang, so I'm going to take that to the track and let Landon just get a process going.
Yep.
And then even though Ashley's going to kill me, then he's going to go in her car and run that until, we could speed him up. And then when I think he has like the process down, I think we'll probably convert my car into like backside and let him race that. Cause I think that's probably the safest for a while, for a season or two to get him, just because it's not as fast. And then when I think he's, ready at some point, then we'll start dropping the hammer. Because like I will say, like with how crazy some of the tree side no preps got, I mean, my cars run within a couple numbers of the fastest that I've heard,
Sure.
or like it's there, but you got to beat the fucking piss out of it. And I can't afford to break the thing every weekend, So it's like,
I agree.
Even though like I might, like if there's one close, I might go, but like for me to drive 15 hours to go race professional tuners with spare Hemis in their trailer and stuff, it's just not formed. Like it just doesn't make any sense, That's why I like the outlaw stuff, like the race this weekend. Like I love that shit, and like my car over the last 2 seasons doing that kind of stuff. It has every time. I mean, I put 250 laps on my aluminum rods last time and they were good to go,
Fuck yeah, man.
So idiot. So yeah. So yeah, I think like, unless he doesn't like it, I mean, I can't see Landon not liking it, but
sure.
If he doesn't like love it, then I don't know what we'll do, but I'm just gonna take it as it comes. I don't care if we race every weekend or once a month or just go to stuff that's a little bit more appealing and
Night, Bubba.
Love you.
Pac-Man.
Love you.
Dude, looks like he grew a foot.
Yeah.
Oh, he has, man. Then all that hair. He won't get a haircut. He has, man. He sprouted.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude, that's awesome, man. He starts driving here in the next month.
April 15th, he gets his permit. So
that's awesome.
I'm just gonna be like, I feel like you just gotta I'm not driving, just let him get as much experience. Like when it snows, we're going to do donuts. When it's you gotta
this mother.
bastard.
God, another one.
Wait, this one.
That's
Oh.
the inbred.
Oh.
That's the inbred. It's from the inbred part of town.
The inbred part of town. You're from like the Amish inbred part of town, Mike.
Do you guys all live close together?
No, I don't live anywhere near him.
No, I live in the good
Like
part of
4
Canada.
hours.
He lives in shithole Toronto.
Yeah.
Limpy, what you doing?
All right.
He's walking around
Smoking
with a-
dope.
Look how
I can
tan
tell.
it is
I can see that.
down here. Fucker's tanned as shit.
Yeah.
Well, y'all out
Well,
there
I got
working?
my lights. I got my lights on, and I'm trying to tone it down with a light. Another light down here, but I can't figure this light shit out. We're done for the night.
Hell yeah, man. About
I
ready?
had something come up. Yeah, I had something come up. Oh no. Fuck.
Coleman,
We still
Texas,
got probably.
that he works at.
We still got like 3 weeks of work to do in a week and a half.
In a week and a half.
Swear to God. Yeah.
Fuck,
Lippy, he
man.
doesn't know you're a big time now track manager.
God, the guy that talked all that shit about the tracks works at a track.
Yeah, man, that's what happens, man. When you grow up. Shit, I mean, I wore fucking pants in Florida. I wore pants in Florida this past weekend. That
did, I
should tell
couldn't
you
believe
something.
it. I couldn't believe it.
I said it was part of
Yeah,
your
just-
contract.
Damn, did you really?
Yeah, he had pants on.
Yeah, I'm getting to be a little soft now in my old age. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, like I
Is it
said,
getting that cold down there?
your balls hang lower too, and they'll come out of all your shorts.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I've been wearing pants. My balls get cold. And they're not really pants. They're not really pants. They're windbreakers is all they are. I'm missing the tracksuit. You know. I think like Jeff has.
That's right.
Don't you get them with the vet, right? Track shoes.
Oh,
track
yeah.
suits.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I haven't smoked in like 3 years. I got high twice this trip. After Corley wouldn't pay me, I had to smoke just to calm down.
He would. I told him, I said, "Come here, Brandon. Just take a hit off this. You'll be all right."
Jasper and them had the thing. I'm like, you guys might as well just give me that blunt right now so I don't freak out.
This
Holy shit, man. Mike, how many did y'all have on the street there tonight?
12. We kept it at 12. We didn't want to we wanted to finish a race, so we kept it at 12.
Mike,
Did you let any all-wheel drives in?
Weird numbers.
No,
all-wheel drives.
No,
You
not
let any
there. It was
racers in,
virgin.
or-
Like it is not. When we
Pan
started,
Am?
it was bare ass. Like
it was like
nothing.
watching a fucking burnout contest for the most part.
Hey, dude, we moved 3 times and never had to move our trucks and trailers.
Yeah.
On the same road?
Tell me how,
Yeah, on the same
tell me
road.
how
Switched
awesome that is.
directions.
We switched
Then moved up.
directions. It was
Someone
all
oiled
over.
down the whole
Moved
left
up.
lane.
Yeah, it was bad.
So then we had to go on the other side of the bridge, and then somebody did that. Then we had to move up like 100 feet.
I think
And
when
yeah,
you guys moved the second time, it looked
It
like it got
fucked
real
it. Yeah,
bumpy.
it got real
It was
bumpy.
like it was going to start rolling, going the initial way. Like the first pass the back,
Right.
it was probably the fastest pass of the whole night. Like
That road was much
like
better
first
than
pair.
turning it around.
Yeah, when they turned around, it was terrible.
Damn.
The road got bad when we switched directions.
I would have done it if we could have started on the concrete bridge part.
Yeah, that's what I said at first.
Why'd y'all have
You
to
guys
switch
Oh.
directions?
Yeah, the bridge would have been nice.
somebody owed the road down or tranny line broke.
Yeah, one guy did the whole 660 transmission fluid end to end, so we had to flip it going the opposite way on the other side of the bridge.
Right.
But there was
The
a
bridge was
that
kind of
was
rough.
concrete.
Yeah, it was kind of rough. The bridge is rough. Yeah.
Would have been a good launch pad.
Looks like
Did you run Friday night with the truck, Mike?
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah, he
your
did.
tits sitting on your belly?
No.
Oh, it's the way your shirt's folded. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not that.
All
I'm not
right.
that
I don't
fat.
know what was going on. I haven't seen you in a
You
while.
got the most ruthless motherfucker on here tonight. So.
I can't even if I try, I can't do it.
I've
All
heard every comment come out of this guy's mouth in the last couple weeks.
All right.
Or a couple days, not
Checking
weeks.
in on you, bud. I care.
I know.
Checking
So the vet done pretty well Friday night.
Yeah, the vet back to
Oh,
back,
yeah.
North versus South Street
Yeah.
champion.
That, the
Man,
first
that
one, he was-
thing just works on the street.
he
That
was
thing just
first
works.
down. I think the very first
Yeah, he
pass
was
was
first.
literally the fastest pass of the night because
Yeah.
then once the road flipped, I think it slowed down.
It's
Oh yeah, our first pass, and he's hanging the hoops. He's hanging the hoops, man. I'm like, ah, dang.
On the street?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And somebody went out there and tested, so I was like, man, let's just move them up where it's kind of even.
Yeah, when he made his pass, I was like, now we know who was testing. You know?
That was the best part. They're like, oh, the vet was out here testing. Mike hasn't fucking taken that car out of the trailer since fucking he was at the track. We've never gone to that spot.
It was
even
out of
one
the trailer
time.
in his garage when I was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
He
think
got
I
it out
was
of the
pretty
trailer.
sure that I said the same thing. I was pretty sure I said the same thing that I did. I said, might as well just give that guy the money and just save us some fucking sleepless night. And guess what happened?
You idiot.
Terry, come in here, you
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, Terry, I got a knee for you.
Oh boy.
Limpy,
Don't
was
trust
that
it, Terry.
red?
Yeah.
Be blind. Oh, shit. Was that red
What happened?
Corvette with the Pro Charger with the blow through? Was that the same red Corvette that was in Arizona when we were
He
out
said he
there
used
at
to live in Vegas.
Kingston?
Yeah. Same one.
Golly.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He's a really nice
He
guy.
said that he said he's going to cut B at Hobbs this weekend. He said I think they're bringing the car to Hobbs
No
this
shit.
weekend as well. Yeah.
Damn. And he moved to Florida.
Yeah.
Guys,
Well, I've met him. I've met him in both spots. We met him in Vegas, or not Vegas. We met him in Arizona. I think
Yeah,
I've actually
Kingston.
met him in Vegas too.
Out of here all the
I did, yeah, and I seen him up at the
too. I
power
can see-
plant out there
At the
too.
power plant,
And then
yeah.
down there at the Mockley.
The car just looked, I mean, it looked identical to the one that was out there in Kingsman in Vegas. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, I wonder if that's the same damn car.
Yeah. Oh, and I seen him in Albuquerque as well.
Pretty cool hot rod.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, he's East Coast, West Coast guy. I mean, I guess.
That's badass, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Sorry I'm late. Who's the third gay on the bottom?
Depends which way you're looking.
Yeah. I think I'm number 2 either way.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Dylan, you hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
How did third gay from the left to the right? Oh, happy. Somebody did you dirty.
Uh-oh.
Put him on the bottom now. He's down with us.
Oh, wait. All right. There we go. They're back. We're back.
Ready to get my shot.
Oh, this is beautiful. What a nice view.
Well, gotta get my testosterone somehow.
Dealer's choice again?
What the fuck is that? What's going on there?
I have no idea. What are you getting? Testosterone shots?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I get mine. And
No, I used to put them just right in the top of my leg or my ass cheek. That's my Ozempic. All right, you know.
Hey,
I get mine in the head. I get mine in the head of my dick.
Have you been reading
Gosh.
about how bad that is for you?
What's that? Ozempic?
Yeah.
No.
It's
Really?
Oh yeah. Not good stuff coming out of that.
No, that's true. I've heard
Very
They
bad.
prescribed it to me for my diabetes, but I don't
They
know
prescribe
what
a lot
else.
of shit to people that kills them.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that one.
No shit.
Yep.
I haven't
You
read
know what
up
else
on
I'd be careful of?
What's
Uh-oh, here we
That
go.
motherfucker down there on the bottom. When he gets upset, that motherfucker, god dang. He about blew a gasket down there.
Who, this guy? This
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
I heard he didn't get he wasn't getting paid.
And you know what happened? His dad was the coolest motherfucker there. I don't know how Brandon happened, but his fucking dad is like cool as shit.
I second that. His dad is cool as shit. He must be adopted.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm thinking something like that.
Fucking Carl.
Brandon's
Are you gonna-
dad's down here in Florida all year? We see him all the time, like every weekend
No,
at the
he's just been
track.
down here since Thanksgiving.
Well, whenever I see him, literally every Friday testing tune. He's like, "Hey, Mike, how are you? Such a nice guy." I'm like,
See
Jesus.
Snowbird?
This is the first winter he's come down. He's staying with one of his buddies, but he bought a brand new Mustang and came down and just fucking off.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've been out here trying to break it every day.
Oh shit.
Put a
I've
turbo
seen-
on it yet?
We're hammering on that motherfucker all over the place. That was a good time.
What was you doing in Brainerton with your car? Was you just testing?
It sat, and I wanted to test my theory on those wastegates and shit, like I was telling you. And I wanted to drive. I wanted to get a 5.0 drive shaft curve for the race. So that's just
hell yeah.
We did that and left.
How was the track over there?
Oh, that's a good fucking place. That track is sick. Like it's cool
3 or
too.
4
Because
times, I think, Joey.
I would have thought Bradenton was like a huge fancy facility, and it's not at all. It's like real outlaw-y. It's just a really good track. Yeah, I've never been there, so that was the only time I was ever there. But I know there was a lot of guys in the Florida race that were saying that I was an idiot for going there and testing, and like, oh, this guy's not gonna go 10 feet. He's testing at Bradenton. Like I wasn't using the track for what the track was for.
Sure.
I told Ashley, I'm like, don't film this. I'm like, don't film me going 5.0 down Bradenton. It's gay as fuck.
I was waiting for you to get slowed down at the shutdown and stop and make a hit down there on the asphalt.
Well, I'm not.
I know, but it's still just
Yeah.
to see, how the car would work. But it would be totally set up different.
Yeah, wrong
Make a
tire,
hit
wrong
down
weight.
there.
The good thing is now that we figured it out, I was able to run the car with only 50 pounds of ballast.
Holy shit.
So that was pretty cool.
Damn. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That was good. Yeah, even first round, I only have 50 pounds on it.
Mike's 50 pounds of boost?
Ballast.
Oh.
That's what I've
Yeah,
heard.
that's awesome, man.
I heard that's what Mike had on the scramble.
550.
I heard Mike had 50 pounds on the scramble when Big Newton was out in front on him.
Jeez. Who beat you, Mike?
Everyone beat me.
Dude, I've been watching videos. My buddies had the YouTube on. All I see is that camo truck getting its ass kicked.
Every weekend. Every weekend.
What the fuck? I thought that thing was good.
Limpy, I was right, though. Both rear shocks completely blown. Jeff's sending me a new pair. He already sent them, so they should be here tomorrow.
Was it
Good
really?
deal.
That's what you were hearing when we were on the streets. It wasn't.
You know,
It would go
Yeah.
because the truck was
when
both
I
shocks were blown.
I told Mike, I said, man, I could hear you shifting all 3 gears. He goes, I've only got a tire glide in that thing. I was like, oh.
Where'd you put a 10 on
Damn.
AC?
Yeah, it was 58 gears going down the road on the street.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Wonder
both-
how long
both
that's been like that.
dig or die. I guarantee it. Because remember, I came up to you and I told you at dig or die we had too much weight and we were sitting on the shocks.
Yep.
I think I pounded the shit out of them that pass. And then since then, there's always been oil behind the truck, and I thought it was from the rear diff or transmission.
Jeff Thomas has done it.
I be
So-
damn.
I took the shocks off yesterday after all of this, and literally you can just flatten them. There's at full compression, full lock. They have nothing in them. They're empty. All the oil's out, I think. They
Damn.
still have a little bit of rebound, but no. So every pass the truck was making the fucking fillings out of my mouth. But on the big end, not on the 60 foot. That's why I was like something. It had
Damn.
a horrible tire shake.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, you know what? Every event of mine that I try to enter, I shit the bed. So it's like you. You're the Immokalee curse. I have the same.
Dude,
sickness.
Mark, you about calls me to fucking have a hernia, bust my hernia wide open with your fucking comment about Hitler.
Oh, you like that?
Oh my God, Dave, dude.
I mean, I won't sit here and talk shit because Mike's gonna get upset, but that guy.
God dang, dude.
That's pretty accurate.
He told me that. He read it to me. I almost fucking goddamn almost died.
I had to sit here and think about what you were talking about for a second, but as soon as I read that, I was like, "Yep, can't confirm." I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who I messaged that night, but I sent a message that said, "So, did you fight the owner yet?"
Yeah, I can see how that'd be easy to do.
Now,
Don't look at
Mike,
him like I sent it to him.
that track's done now, right? That was the last event.
No, now they're open another year till December for now.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
December of. Oh wait, won't they just do it until February and then you'll be done? You can do another one there next year.
No shit.
I mean, hopefully, but I don't know. As of now, it's till December, so that's as much information as I know.
Well, that's cool.
All right.
Because I mean, it was going to be done with, though, right?
It was supposed to be done now after this event, but they
got it for the
negotiated with.
season.
You know what? I don't really understand how it works because the county's involved. There's another company who owns the whole airport, and then there's also something to do with the whatever the airplane shit is, the FAA or something. I don't know. There's so many different people involved in it that I'm not quite sure how it works because it's airport property. But then a private company owns it, but also the county has something to do with it.
Right.
No, trust me, they're not. If they wanted that, they would definitely let me know. Trust me. Yeah, that would be a vocal conversation that they'd be more than happy to let me know if that was the thing. Oh, yeah. No, man, we bring those races. They love it. Like indirectly, they love it. You got to understand too that place has never had this style of racing in its history ever. That is they make all their money on bracket races.
So does every racetrack. All that smart.
No, I know, but like they didn't have anything about no prep racing. Like they didn't even have those truck events before. Like they literally had nothing. So this is all still semi. It's only our 5th year, so they're getting better with it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're understanding. You know, like even I'm not going to talk shit about them because they did.
You idiots.
They went above.
That's
I'm not
a
even
fact.
putting. They went above and beyond. They scraped the whole track this time. You know, like whatever I asked them at this point, they do for me. So.
Gotcha.
You heard? Oh yes. Oh yes. You heard?
Just truck all over the fucking.
Oh yeah.
See, that's real nice. Pulling it. The owner. Every time there's an accident, he drives his truck down the fucking track and just leaves wet shit from his air conditioning and his exhaust down the whole track. I've never seen anything like it in my life. He's just sucking the tailpipe.
Anyway, they've gone above and beyond for my event, so I appreciate them.
Yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
The next one.
Hey, they kept Corey off the line too. They said, "Hey, that guy that's full media guy he don't need to be on the start line."
In there myself at noon.
Oh, Jeff Thomas.
Fuck. Here we go.
Oh, fucking hey.
Put on speaker at least.
Oh,
Put it on speaker. You ain't got a hair on your ass.
Not that I'm on the table thing with Corley, who doesn't pay out winners.
You hear this, motherfucker?
I told him, I said if it was Jeff's race, we'd be finishing it tomorrow. There wouldn't be drivers voting. We've done it.
So nobody else could stay and
Yeah.
finish the race the following day, really, besides Brandon, right?
I'm leaving here. I'm going to leave here in like 10 minutes. I'll give you a call back from in the car. All right, later.
Sorry, what did you say?
Good.
Nobody else
Internet
really
fucking-
could stay
Okay,
and
so
finish.
how it
but
went
wanted
down.
to stay and finish.
And he can attest to it. Is I asked him the first time. I said, "Is there any way we can clean this up, and get it done tonight?" And he was very adamant about it's done. Okay,
Right.
He was
You can-
pissed. He didn't give a flying fuck.
At that point, he didn't care. It was such a
It's
mess.
done. I don't care.
Yeah,
So
he was
then,
mad.
then I said next to him,
Uh,
I said, "We finish this race tomorrow."
Yeah, and he said, "I
And
would
he said-
open the track for you
Well, he
guys."
has test and tune at noon anyway.
He had test and tune at noon, but he said, "I won't touch the track. We'll just clean this mess up.
Sure.
We'll do it in the morning, get everything cleaned up for you guys. We will not drag, scrape, or do anything
Only
different."
small tire, not all the other classes.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
were in
He
the
said just for
finals.
small tire for the finals. If you guys want to come back, I will let you run before we even open the track up to the public.
Yeah,
and you finish
that's
the
cool.
race.
Right.
So that was the option I brought back to the table with me to the 5 guys who were in the finals.
Yep.
The table?
And I laid it out to them. I said, if you guys want to race tomorrow, we can finish this. And I'd love to do that. Like that's what I wanted. And I was more than willing to come myself. I wasn't planning on being at the track on Sunday, but I would like to finish that race and pay somebody. What? What do you say?
Right.
I don't know what you're saying. So I put up the option to all 5 drivers. I mean, I don't know how else to do it.
The only thing I disagreed with is I don't think you give I don't think drivers should ever have a say in anything in any event. I don't think it's like, I always think the promoters, whether it's rules or whatever the fuck it is. I think it should just always be a promoter decision, and the racers respect that, right? So if the promoter wants to finish the race tomorrow, I don't give a fuck what those drivers want. Like we did at War in the Woods, we had to finish it on a Sunday. Jeff told everyone, "Well, if you got to go home, you got to go home. That's it." But we're racing the race tomorrow. Like,
but
there
how
wasn't
many
an
people?
option.
How many people were left when Jeff said that?
Maybe 10.
Okay, that's a lot bigger car.
Well,
count.
there's 5. I mean, either way, because here's my problem. If you have people, whether it's me, such a fucking idiot. I see you went and bought that car, by the way. If you have, say you're at you luckily got into the final 5, and now you're getting $2,700, or you come back tomorrow and get skinned, and you're not getting shit. How are you going to vote? And I knew that's what was going to be the case. Just like Billy, he said he had to fly home.
Yeah, but
his YouTube shows him playing pool the next day, fucking hanging out, going to lunch, doing all that shit. Like you're there with a toter home. Me and Eric said we'd stay. The other 3 said they couldn't. But I just didn't think they should have.
If Billy would have said he was staying and it was 3-2 that way, I would have told the other 2 guys, well, I left it up to majority vote. So if the majority said they wanted to race Sunday, then I was fine with that. Like I said, those 3 could have raced. I don't give a shit about the other 2. But when you have 3 out of 2 voting to leave, what am I supposed to do in that situation? I can't just say, well, sorry, the last 2 guys are going to race for the money. Like,
yeah. No, I get it. I had to do the same thing, and I was in a very fucked up spot at Butt Naked, and we were running for $40,000. There was 10 cars left, and it started raining, and the only option was to finish it on Sunday. Like that was.
How many cars did you have left?
We had 10, but it was $40,000. It was
which
the
I
money.
understand, but you had. All right. Anyway, I don't know. I've always been a person of democracy, so if you vote, the vote should be the vote. I don't know.
Yeah.
How else do you do it?
I get it.
No, that's fucking nothing to do with anything.
I don't know. That was the only thing I said.
Oh, he didn't. Hold on. He didn't deny it though.
Like, I mean, the very next round, I could have broke. I could have spun. I could, it doesn't. I just wanted to stay for a win. You know what I mean? Like until I'm out. Like always. If you're going to go to the race. I mean,
well, you won. You got the trophy.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about that? I mean, Mike's sitting on it right now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like anytime racers get involved, there's a second reasoning behind why they're saying yes or no. Where if the promoter would have just said, like in that instance, probably like, well, the race starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, I bet we would have seen all 5 cars there, in my opinion. Yeah, well, and I'm gonna be naked too.
That'll be the last time you see Brandon Moore.
Yeah. Jesus. No, he did, like, he made it fair. It's just like I'm not saying it's his fault at all.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying I think if it was just we're finishing, there's no question, right? We're finishing the race at 9 a.m. I think you see 5 racers racing at 9 a.m.
Well, I know for one, and this is facts, that Trendis guy was talking about his daughter's birthday way earlier when we were teching his car. He said, I love what you do. He was telling me all this stuff. He goes, tomorrow I got a big day. It's my daughter's birthday, blah, blah, blah. So I know for facts that wasn't a lie.
She'll have another.
Brandon had no toter home or anything. They came 6 hours down there to race with us. He's from northern Florida. So he would have had to go get a hotel. Okay. I mean, you should have offered that to them then. All we needed was one other vote. If it was 3-2, I would have ran the race. And if the other 2 guys can't make it, it is what it is. The vote spoke, but
yeah,
it was 3-2 the opposite way, which I understand. And I know what you're saying too. If obviously they don't want to fucking race if they think they're going to get beat, they'll take the money. But I don't know how else you resolve that. I can't just tell people, go get hotel rooms, this, that, and the other thing, or don't come racing and there's only 2 guys left. That's gayer than AIDS.
Yeah.
It put me in a spot because
it does. I'm
fucked if I do. I'm fucked if I don't. If I would have said that, everyone would have said, "Oh, you're fucking works boy, blah blah blah. You bent the rules for more.
Another car.
More pressured you to do this or pressured you to do that." I did it the only way I thought was fair. I mean, all 5 guys had an opportunity to win that money. This guy's car
Could
his
not
trans
started.
brake could have fucked up, or his
Yeah.
computer could have exploded,
100%.
or anything could have happened. If
It's
fucking
never in
tire
the bag.
falls
You,
off.
you could be a full second faster than everybody. Racing ain't ever in the bag until you win that last.
So it
round.
wasn't like he was guaranteed to win. Yeah, he was making passes, but I've made lots of passes and felt like I was on a roll, and then the truck takes a shit. Like,
Is there a
that's
video
standard.
proof of this? Because from what
Yeah,
I've seen,
Also, ask this guy why he's here tonight. Go ahead, tell us why you're here tonight. Just to come visit us because you were bored? Well, why'd
Yeah,
you
I don't
come?
really
Why'd you
want
come
that.
here?
I don't really give a fuck
Yeah,
about
you
that.
do.
I had nothing to do.
He's got to tune your truck for
We
like
offered in Small Tire. One of our sponsors gave a bucket of detailing products.
Dripping wet.
This guy messages me today.
I said, "Why? Where's my
bucket?"
I called Terry out. Said Terry had it. But I was at the gym 10 minutes away. I don't really care.
I don't know, but I was told that I think it was pushed underneath the table. I don't know.
What?
I think it was pushed underneath the table, so it wasn't noticed until we were putting everything up. It was an accident.
Terry
It was an
hit it because he
accident.
needs to polish the dingo because that's all he
Wait,
does.
so-
He's outside polishing that S10.
You guys are at Terry's right now?
Polish to bring it back.
You guys are at Terry's right now?
Yeah.
Was the cute
Oh,
girl
you're
in
at
the security hut?
Terry's
Well, it was a
Mansion.
black one, and I told him that the guy that came in front of me was Canadian here, illegal. Call ICE.
Call ICE right away.
Oh, it's okay. Tell her I said hi.
Oh my god, Shad.
Why do you think Terry's not here in this live right now? He's already running down the street with that bucket to go stash it somewhere in the pond.
Brandon, when you leave, tell her I said hi and happy History Month.
No.
Oh boy.
Definitely don't do that. She was big, eh?
Oh
That was a
boy.
big girl.
Oh, it wasn't the normal one?
No.
No.
This one was large and in charge.
Shaniqua.
Large in charge. Yeah. Oh shit, 10 foreskin, man. I believe that.
Hey, by the way,
It was a good time.
congratulations
It's just
for
shitty
winning the
ending.
win.
I hated it.
Hey, somebody asked where Chris Lane was tonight. I think he's splitting the pot.
I was having so much fucking fun. It was just, it was,
Yeah,
like
it was
getting
great.
thick, you know, like
Oh, where the
that's
hell
what
you
was
at?
fun.
You didn't see the group chat?
No.
Oh, yeah, go
Oh
read
boy.
it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, read it right now to make it a live reaction.
Yeah. We'll put Corey, put him on full screen.
Hold on.
Lippy, you said exactly what I wanted to, but just didn't have the balls to say.
Chris. Oh yeah, Chris needed it to wash Billy's S10.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Holy shit. Oh, go live.
I have no idea.
Holy
You
fuck.
better go
man.
read it.
Yeah, I hadn't read it. I didn't.
Mike, you better read it. Let Brandon read it. He's going to say it out loud.
No, don't let Brandon see it. Don't let Brandon see it.
I'll be damned.
He can't be. He can't have our. He don't put y'all phone together, Mike, because y'all can do that,
There's not
that
a
iPhone
chance he's
stuff.
getting anything.
Not a chance, is there?
No, and he spelled fucking she wrong. He meant the right he.
Tag team back again.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Terry had to pick up poor Chris at the airport, and he had to adopt him for the day.
No
Chris
shit.
was sitting at the airport by himself for like.
I'm telling
8
you,
hours.
man.
Holy shit. I think I'd have got his
I'm
own
telling
car.
you.
He didn't
I'm
get a
telling
rental
you, I've
car.
been
He
like-
got Terry Vanderlinden's fucking Uber service.
Hell, he said he couldn't afford one.
It's tight over there.
Damn it, man.
That is what he said.
Mhm.
So what's this race Saturday you're talking about, Brandon? Where's it at?
US 19 in southern Georgia.
Brandon's going to puppy
What was
kick.
Well, the other two cars that were there that were in the out of the final five are going there.
Oh,
Still, so-
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool.
We should do some grudge races.
I'm trying to grudge race everybody every round.
I don't know, Junior. I didn't hear anything about no import.
Obviously, you don't know what a Makali is. It's a lot of that. Very ethnic.
You had a few, didn't you? You had a few front wheel drive
import.
Yeah,
I think there was
12.
14 or
14, yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Hey, and you know what? Out of all the cars, only rear wheel drives fucking oil down the track.
I couldn't believe they didn't.
Front wheel drive.
Hey, did you hear what he talking about? Did some Hispanic guy have a problem that you heard of, Mike? I don't know.
Junior said, "What was the Hispanic
Someone had a
dude
problem
with the imports?
What was with the Hispanic
They
dudes
look like
with the
they're getting
imports?
mouthy with you, Limpy.
What was with the Hispanic dudes with the imports?
They went.
I think the guys with the
No,
jerseys,
nobody.
Puerto Rican crew.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Yeah.
No, they never said nothing to me. Not that I know of.
To me either. They like to fight amongst themselves for sure, and like grudge race.
Oh yeah. They definitely. And you know what? If you could get a crew of them together, and I know it's going to be doing a race, a front wheel drive, and you pack the house because they each one bring 30 or 40 people with them, each one.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
They bring
They
the
do.
whole thing.
Alex, they're like Baja when he comes to the track. He brings his whole fucking family, his cousins, his fucking.
Yeah, but it's actually cool when all the Puerto Ricans with the import show up. Baja, not so much.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, 2 weeks. 2
Two
weeks.
more weeks.
2 more weeks. Baja's gonna win every race there is.
I thought he was supposed to be going to something in Pennsylvania. Isn't there a
Yeah,
icebreaker
that's
race
back
or
I don't know.
no?
Look, I don't doubt that who built the car and who's gonna tune it could set him up to win some stuff, but I just like hating on Baja.
Who's hating on Baja? You?
I like hating on Baja.
Oh, I find him funny. I love him. He's a funny dude.
Who the fuck is Baja?
Some brown guy from Toronto.
There you go. That's the real question.
He used to remember the Tangerine Dream car? He used to, or that was
No,
Frank.
that was Frank's. Baja had the blue one.
He had the blue one. Yeah.
Mr. George's car.
The Pro Charger car or Vortex?
No,
car?
it's still 5.3 twin turbo.
Yeah, it was a
But
turbo
it had
small
a
block Ford back then.
Yeah, it was
Baja
turbo
owned
small
it.
block Ford. He brought it to. He brought it to testing.
What was the one that he brought to PRI? It had the 2J or like a little
Frank's new car?
Oh, it had the
Had a GTR motor in it. didn't it?
GTR motor.
That's
in it.
its new car.
But I can't find any pictures of it because isn't he building something with the Hemi too?
No.
Oh, you're thinking
Baja's.
Baja's Alex's buddy's building. it. Andre-
Brandon, even though there's 2 different people you're talking about right now, there's only one Toronto man's, and both of them fit that mold. They're both the same guy.
Fit that mold.
Aren't you buddies with them, Alex? Isn't that your
Yeah, I
friends
know.
that you run
Best
with?
friends with them.
No, I don't hang out with them. I know them well.
He hangs out with them every weekend.
They don't
That's what I
live near
thought.
me. They live near Mike.
They don't live near me.
I don't
I'm not
hang
near
out.
Toronto. You
Listen,
dumbass.
I don't hang out with Toronto people, and I'm not even allowed at the track in Toronto. They all hate me there, and it's perfect.
Ben's not going to bring you as a special guest for the backside race.
No, I'll be at Milan Heads Up with the Blame Brothers.
Gotcha.
Oh, so you don't like Drake? You like the other guy, right?
Huh?
You don't like Drake? You like the other guy?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, Drake's a PDF file.
Happy,
I
I
like
think
that guy.
someone should text the
All I know is when Dolph says Toronto is the Drake. So
Oh,
you know,
look at that. Alex is
God,
making no
damn.
friends tonight.
I don't care.
He's a
I don't
gangster.
care. I can drive 45 minutes to Milan and see some pretty awesome racing, or I can drive 3 hours to watch 6 cars at a small tire field. Where am I going to go?
Yeah,
How many will be at Milan?
Hey,
Milan
Dave,
usually pulls 30.
Alex also claims Detroit down here when he's in Florida. He says, "Oh yeah, I'm from Detroit."
I did not say it. The
You
announcer
totally
said
it,
it.
and everyone
The
around here
announcer
goes, "Oh,
said it.
that's so
Well,
nice that
because they
Alex
say-
came all the way up from Detroit."
Because
I'm
they
like, that
say,
motherfucker
"Oh,
lives in
they go,
Windsor."
oh, where are you from? Canada?"
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
not
"Yeah,
from
Windsor."
Detroit.
I like, and they're like, "Where is that in Canada? Near Toronto?" And I say,
Alex
"No, I
was
can see."
embarrassed to be Canadian.
I say, "No, I can see Detroit out my back window," which isn't a lie.
Alex, you're embarrassed to be Canadian with your Canadian background.
That's not true.
When it comes to Florida,
I just don't want to be
Yeah,
associated
that's
with the
a
city of
question.
Toronto.
fully loaded condom or fully loaded condom.
Have I ever stepped on one?
Yeah, who would do that?
You probably.
Disgusting.
Has Mort told it his worst hotel story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Worst
think he
hotel?
I think he's
Yeah.
been on here and said it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember it.
I found dirty panties under the bed at the hotel across from US 60 in Kentucky. That little
Oh yeah.
Found some fucking
Were they what's her name?
under the bed.
Oh,
Were they yours?
Were they?
No.
Were they Sarah's or what?
They were female descent, and I think they had. I threw them on my buddy that was sleeping's head though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
If Mike
If
was
they were Sarah's, they might have stuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
I'm kidding, people. Well, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking.
I have, sadly. And I will never tell another story on this fucking thing ever again. It's the worst.
My favorite thing about you telling us that story, Mike, is I've heard you say that off of the table. Like, I wish I never said that. Like, you've said that out loud in public to other people.
Because I get in the moment of things when we're talking, like we're talking in my shop or in a garage somewhere, and I'm like just fucking rambling on, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I just said that out loud. Fuck.
Yeah, like you're walking around talking shop, and the next thing you know, you're talking about that time you were a lot lizard.
Oh, stay here a second. I'll get your fucking.
Oh god.
Damn it. Oh, Corey, how was
Anytime
life
when you
out?
step on it you step on it just right. It's just like stepping on a fucking ketchup.
Oh, fucking gross.
Fly bucket.
It's probably got a load of. It's got baby oil in it, dude. It's just a bucket of baby oil. It's like P Diddy's house over
That's
here.
perfect for you.
Terry said they
baby
need
oil.
detail supplies.
Damn it. How was the radio racing?
Dude, I had a blast. It was cold. But...
Was it cold? I think you all had about the same weather we had. About the same.
I was
It was like
big chair.
Yeah, Terry
low
would be mad.
50s.
Daughter's chair.
Yeah.
And as soon as the sun went down,
Got cold as
it was
fuck.
rough. Yeah. They
But the
kept
cars
track of
seemed
that.
like, it seemed like the glue was still pretty good in the cold. I was trying to watch as much as I possibly could.
So what would happen
Started as a
is you'd
nickname, so
see
now people bring in
the
bottles of
rubber
JD.
start picking, but they were gluing it before every class because with the cold you got to chase with that glue, and with them dragging and rotating over, it just grayed over. So you were riding the gray pretty much, which was the glue with a little bit of rubber on it, and they just if one car spun and took it off.
Right.
It was
One
done.
thing I did like seeing though is how it's always been if you're in the top of the qualifying sheet, you go out as soon as they prep the surface and on fresh glue. But I seen how they flopped it. So if you were last on the qualifying, you actually went out first for that last round of qualifying, which was pretty good for those dudes to be on a phenomenal surface. But I did see too that halfway through the field they would stop and re-prep for the second half on the last round of qualifying.
Yeah, if the classes were really big, like if they were at the 32 car mark, yeah, and RVW. But it's like I said, I went in with kind of it's gonna be more of a slower than normal Georgia race. But dude, when they start putting 340s up, I was like, track's good.
Do you think Duck walked around with a dildo in his ass after he seen his hero fucking Stevie Fast go down?
Oh fuck! Dogpalooza.
Dude,
They couldn't get it together. It didn't seem like.
They had a rough weekend. They haven't really.
Ash, look at this little one, little girl.
A lot,
Just
Oh
sweetheart.
shit!
a lot good here recently. Oh,
Just
Let him
sweetheart.
Mr.
Is
George.
that Bella? Is that Bella?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, there's Mr.
Shit.
George.
how much for the new guy?
He's wild. He don't want to be on his back.
Oh yeah,
Terry,
he's nuts.
Terry wanted another puppy, blah, blah, blah. And they wanted something another. And I said, yeah, congrats. You just got a puppy for the next 8 years.
Oh shit! Oh, she's sweet
This
there.
guy.
Yeah.
I'll put it this
They
way,
get along
Happy, I
good.
Oh yeah, Mr. George terrorizes Maxwell.
Oh, good Lord, man. I got a
Sweet.
picture of Maxwell frogging on the ground. He was so fucking wore out.
Oh yeah, Mr. George fucking just harasses him the whole time.
Damn. Maxwell's like, dog, would you
Terry
just leave
has
me
his-
the fuck alone?
It's like 7.
Yeah, that's Terry's Frenchie.
I'll tell you, Happy, I'd bet money that King Cartuccio will win World Series Pro Mod this weekend.
That'd be pretty wild if he wins that too.
Who?
No shit.
Ken
King
Cartuccio.
Cartuccio.
He won.
Dude,
last
that car was on a roll.
Happy, are you coming down again for that?
I don't know. I was looking at some flights, possibly
It's
come
expensive
down.
now.
Fuck yeah, it is.
March break.
Yep.
That's
Well, and
the
then I
problem.
was looking at flights last night for the end of the month to come down for that rear wheel drive versus all wheel drive shit, and they're actually still half-ass affordable right now. Book them now.
Yeah. I'm booking mine tonight, probably.
All right, I may go ahead and do it too. It had me getting there like 8:30 in the morning on Wednesday, but I could go ahead and get there and get a
Yeah.
rental car and shit. And then,
Yeah. I'm actually getting to be able to stay now. I'm doing the or is it gonna be announced yet, or we gotta wait?
You gonna stay till Saturday?
No, you can announce it. That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna be going to Orlando
Hell yeah!
on Saturday as well.
Good deal.
Limpy,
shit.
if you stay, is it just or Limpy? Happy, are you just you coming?
Yeah, but I got to fly back Friday morning. We got Cincy Street Nights on Friday night.
No, I
It's
get
just
it.
me.
But if you stay
Just
at
me.
Limpy's hotel, you don't need a car. I'll drive you guys around. I got my dually here.
Okay.
Like if you want to save on renting a car, unless you want one.
All right, that'd be cool.
What time are you flying in? What
around.
time is the flight?
Supposed to be there at like 8:30 in the morning.
That's fine.
8:30 in the morning.
Wednesday. Then we could just chill
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday. You know what I mean? We'll go eat and shit, and then do that shit Thursday and fly out. I fly out first thing on Friday morning.
Yeah,
I'd have to get a ride back to the hotel though. I mean, get back to the airport on Friday though, Mike.
Yeah, I'll drive you wherever you need to go because we got to head to Orlando after that. So I can
Okay.
drop you off at the airport and then head up to Orlando. The airport's literally like in our backyard here. It's fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of like
That's
yours.
close.
It's kind of like going to yours, but not as far, like half the distance.
Gotcha.
Happy.
Terry's like 15 minutes from the airport, and I'm like
Yeah,
25.
Terry will pick you guys up. He likes that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Terry-
but y'all ain't that close to Tampa. I was going to be flying into Tampa.
Why
Oh.
the fuck would you
Oh,
fly to
Tampa.
Right by Bradenton.
Where-
Tampa's right by
No,
Bradenton.
this is just as close. It's an hour and 30 minutes to Bradenton.
All right, I need to. What's your airport?
RSW,
All right, yeah. Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
All
No,
right.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. I bet it's a lot littler airport.
Yeah,
Tampa.
and small ash flew out of there. It was
I
easy.
like those anyways.
RSW is the best
Yeah.
airport.
It is. It's real good.
So where's the hotel at? You got a room?
2 minutes
Limpy?
from the fucking thing.
Yeah, 10-15 minutes from. Are we staying? Are we going to stay at the Days Inn?
Yeah, not the travel lodge this time. Not the travel. Days in. Days in.
Just shoot me all the info. All right, I
Are
got.
we going to go? What? Oh wait, are we going? Are we going to go up to the? We're going to get a hotel up in.
by Bradenton or stay down by you guys?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm down for whatever.
We're gonna come back
How
after
far-
Bradenton. We're gonna go there, do our thing, and come back. It's not
Well, I
gonna
know,
be
but
late.
he's talking about Wednesday. Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah, Wednesday.
Wednesday, stay at the Days Inn. We'll leave early Thursday morning, go to Bradenton. It's an hour and a half drive.
Okay.
Oh, it's only an hour and a half. Okay, I didn't know what
Yeah.
time. I can't remember what time we got to start. We got to get there.
You
I can't
tell me
remember.
what time we gotta be there, and I'll pick you up, and we'll get there. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll stay in
Brandon?
Fort Myers. There's no point staying up by Bradenton.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not that hard.
Well, I didn't know how long of a drive it was, and
No,
I
it's
thought we had
not.
to be there like at 9 o'clock in the morning or something for some reason.
Not only that, good luck staying up in Bradenton. The hotel rooms are like $500, $600,
I
$700.
know. Everything I fucking looked at stupid.
I looked at this weekend to stay
Sounds
there
like Monte Bay area.
for Pro Mod, and it's like $700-800 a night room.
That's
Holy
because they
shit.
got. That's because they know the events that weekend. Them
No, it's also
I-
March break. Everything over March break is more money. I'll tell you right now.
Right.
Everything
You just
here
gonna stay in the
double-
trailer?
Double what it normally is.
March
Sorry?
break. What are you talking about? March break? You talking about spring break?
March is spring break for
Spring
everyone,
break,
so everything
whatever. We
expensive.
call it March break because it's in March.
Oh, I was going to say in the March.
Yeah, that's got to be a Canadian thing calling it March break.
I mean, end of March, spring break is fucking already fucking gone. Man, long gone, done, over with.
I'm talking about next weekend when you get, or middle of March. There is still spring break. End of March.
Gotcha.
End of March.
Still
End of March. That's 29th, isn't it?
27th.
27th.
Anyway, just book the fucking rooms at the Days Inn in Fort Myers, and we'll go from
Hey, you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
Motherfuckers.
Thank you. Thanks, sir. Yes,
Yeah, appreciate it.
yes, yes. Please don't hit me no more, boss. Please, no, don't hit me no more. Don't hit me no more, boss.
Limpy knows we got a system around here that works. Okay, so we stick with the
Yeah,
system.
yeah.
I'm in.
Well, I don't know, except for this past weekend, I stayed at the fucking Meth Inn.
Okay, I fucked up the hotel this time, but I won't do it again.
No shit.
I sent him to the Travel Lodge, where they're the most anti-weed fucking hotel on the planet. In
Oh,
Florida.
good lord, yeah. And then Jasper and Jeff Berry was going to come, and I was like, whoa, hold on, dude. Even if they got a room, dude, they're going to fucking shake you down, dude. And I can already tell you.
Oh, fuck.
I went in. Okay, normally Limpy stays at the Days Inn, and that's the hotel I thought.
Ash wants right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jeff's on there.
Fuck Mark.
Normally, I book Limpy at the Days Inn. It's always the same hotel. I forgot what the name was, and I thought it was the Travel Lodge. Same on the map. So I book him in the Travel Lodge, and I go to his hotel to book him in. As soon as you walk in, there's like weed, no vaping, no drugs, no. And the
Can't
two
even
people at the
fucking
counter
smell
are
like it.
religious kooks. And the guy makes me sign all these papers. Oh, it's $150 fine if you get caught smoking weed here and all this shit. I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck kind of place is it? I put the biggest pothead I know fucking in an anti-weed. It's like I put Limpy in rehab over there.
Listen,
Oh, shit.
Lippy, you think you smoke more, or Jasper and Jeff?
Oh, Jasper. 100%.
Oh, no, Jasper and Jeff by far. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not even that fucking.
He would finish a blunt and then walk 10 feet, and he'd have another one and start smoking again. I'm like, what in the fuck are you doing?
That's how
And then
my job was.
his dad, I was dying laughing because his dad's waiting to take off so he can finish smoking his blunt on the pier and not bring it on the boat. Just stand in the back, leaving the restaurant. I was like, oh fuck. Oh man, it's fucking wild how much he smoked.
They
Oh,
don't
my
give a
job that
fuck.
whole time was a fucking hot box. He had both doors wide open,
Yeah.
and all I
I
was
don't-
getting high standing there.
I don't know if you can smoke more than that. I don't know if it's
That's a
possible.
lot.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that y'all ever seen Coming to America, the video, the movie with
Oh,
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy and well, you know where they're like I'm needing some pocket money. Well, you know the Kings and they're asking for like $6 million. That's what fucking Jeff Berry brings for the weed for the weekend. Oh man, I only got like 3 pounds. I got 3 pounds of weed here for the week.
Shit.
Yeah, I was worried about Limpy. I'm like, man, we only got him so much weed. I hope that's enough for the week. Jasper comes, dumps a fucking pound on the table. I'm like, oh, that should do it.
Fuck. Holy shit. What, and Jeff's dad stays down in that area?
He's got they have a fucking gorgeous house in the Fort Myers like little canal like on right
The
inside
intercoastal water?
coastal, and then they have a house in Michigan too, but so they're half and half.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah, that boat looked fucking sick.
dude, the house, the fuck, all of it was just ridiculous. The whole house, it was like a 2-story screened-in porch with a pool and hot tub, a balcony all in the screened-in porch, and then the whole house, the doors just fold into each other, so you could open the whole house out like to the pool area. Fuck, cool as
Holy
fuck.
shit, man.
Yeah, definitely a badass setup.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And y'all took the boat to dinner, docked up and ate and shit?
Yeah, he took us out for a ride, and then we went to I forget what the name of the place was, but best ribeye I think I've ever had in my life. and some badass shrimp.
Is that the one you could eat with like a spoon or whatever?
It was one of the marinas, but it was dock something.
Dockside?
No.
Fuck, we need to figure it out and we'll eat down there.
Yeah, you got to go eat there. You know, dude, it was reasonable. I couldn't. It was like usually, you know, you figure like you go get steak, shrimp, a couple drinks, $100 a person.
Sure.
What it was, dude. The ribeye was the best ribeye I've ever had. It was like $35. Like some
Fuck, it's
usually
cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Usually you go get them, they're like 70 or 80. You know.
Happy, we'll take you Wednesday night to a steakhouse. We're
Oh,
gonna
there,
take
Ash said it was
Doc
called
Ford's.
that's what it is. We'll
Fuck,
take you
let's go.
somewhere Wednesday night when you come.
And it's
yeah.
cool, Happy, because you
Oh,
sit
yeah.
out on the water, so you can see.
I'll
all
be
the-
there. I'll be there Wednesday.
I know you will. That's was our
Fuck yeah,
original
let's do it, man.
But now we'll bring Happy too.
Yep.
Terry's
Yeah.
flying. He's got fucking money out of
Yeah, Terry lives in. He has his private security up front. They wouldn't even let me in. Terry's rich
Yeah.
as fuck.
I
He's
keep telling
definitely
people they
buying.
don't believe me. This motherfucker's
Did you
rich.
see did you get to see the crocker gators out there fucking sunning?
Any what?
The crocker gators out there, they sunbathe out there by Terry's house.
Gators? You seen any gators
Yeah.
down here? They're on the shore.
Me and Ash did drive in to her to the airport, but not much.
Hey, have y'all get to see any iguanas yet?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those and a couple like geckos running around by the house we're staying at.
I wanted to see. Since fucking Mike and them talked about the iguanas up by the house, I wanted to see one.
Yeah,
I never seen one when we were out there.
Oh yeah, Mike's got like
Lots of
3
turtles.
footers, 4 footers. They're big.
I want to shoot one.
Yeah, that's what we do. Because
He
they
said,
lay, they
these
lay eggs.
motherfuckers get cold, they fall out of the fucking tree, like they get stiff and they're plump, like
Oh,
a
fuck.
fainting goat.
Terry's too afraid to come in here. You think we're gonna beat him?
Fucking Terry, come on, boy, get on in here.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
get on in here.
He was on earlier.
fucking dick.
You leave her alone.
She's the nice one. You're the asshole.
It's winter time. You'll start seeing gators now. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And, well, we see gator all the time, but that's a different gator.
Oh boy, y'all don't get her upset now.
No, that one you don't want to piss off. Mark, did you know
That
Mike,
gator.
how much money?
Dude, you're rich.
Yeah, rich.
Oh, he talked about it.
You talked about it.
It's on video.
Yeah, I mean, it's on
He
podcast.
talked about it. He fucking talked about it. And plus, yeah, you spend tens of thousands of dollars every weekend.
Yeah.
Terry,
Drinking
come
by
on.
the pool.
Dude, that's not Perry. That's Earnhardt Jr., right, Limpy?
That's fucking fact. Do you see that? Do you see what I'm seeing with that, Brandon?
I saw you look.
Dude, it fucking looks just fucking identical.
Maxwell Sneaker.
I mean, he could definitely be a fluffer for sure.
Yeah.
You didn't barbecue, no iguana, no,
one here.
didn't. I never seen one. I wanted to just see a wild one.
I know. It's very sugary.
What y'all sipping on? Looks like he brought like 5 of
Panty
different
dropper.
shit. Those margaritas.
How was that one? Was that one
It
any
was
good?
pretty good for like no sugar pop.
Try this one.
Money. I like that. That's good. Money.
Oh, I get it all. The poorest rich guy you know lives in a fucking trailer park.
Right.
Yeah, you own the trailer park.
Yeah, it's your lot, Mike. You tell it any way you want to.
Oh shit.
Oh,
You leaving?
yeah. I gotta let the Frenchies out.
He lives in one of them $240,000 trailer
Me.
houses.
Wow.
No shit.
Ash couldn't. She wasn't gonna fly.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. She can't fly home with them.
So what? Mama's
And he has
coming
a
back
Prevost to pull it.
Thursday.
morning. Yeah. So I got it's just me and the Frenchies and the toter. I gotta go
Hell
home. And
yeah.
let
Oh boy.
Where do you got the truck and trailer at while you're down there?
my dad's buddy's house, just sitting out in front of his house.
Cool. Hell yeah,
And my
man.
dad's got his car down here, so I've just been rolling around in that.
And then you're going to Bradenton this weekend, right?
Yeah, Charles is gonna wire some shit in the car, so we're gonna go hang out there Thursday, spend the night, and then sometime Friday we'll head up to Georgia and then
Little gangsters.
make it
I'm
back.
telling you,
Yeah,
40
He's
grand.
telling me to just raise little gangsters.
40 grand.
Huh.
It's a lot of money.
Holy shit.
It's not a lot of money because I'm not gonna win it.
How many you think's going to show up, Mike, for Little Gangsters?
I bet
Over
a ton of
50?
people, way more than that.
No, I think it's probably over 50. I doubt it's more than that. A lot of people are bailing. Like I've gotten a lot of people messaging me, "Hey, you need a ticket? I don't think I'm going." The problem is, okay, I didn't think about it. My buddy Mike doesn't really want to go anymore. Going to Bradenton, as you know yourself, that weekend for Pro Mod, we're going to be parked out probably in the Freedom Factory at this point.
Yep.
Because there's so many trailers and shit there that Bradenton, it's going to make that race no longer fun. Because
They're already there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you're going to be parked so far away. How many passes did you guys make when you were there, Happy? You were there for the last one. Didn't you make like 2 passes?
We made it to the second round.
No, but I mean before even the race started.
And we made 4 passes total and made it to the second round.
That's what I mean. So you made 2 passes testing, and then qualifying, and then you got 2 passes.
First round, second round.
Yeah, and then that was it. So 4 passes, 4 days, $300 for testing 2. And we're not rich Pro Mod guys. We're fucking working class dudes. So $1,000 weekend is a lot to do all that shit for. So Mike and I have been going.
When are you going?
I was just going to honestly go Saturday and right to the race.
Gotcha.
Because I know some guys are going tomorrow, but it's $300 for the test and tune tomorrow. And then I'm still waiting on that thing I was talking to you about earlier. So that'll be here tomorrow. I still need the shocks from Jeff, so I don't have shocks. So the earliest I can go is Friday.
Right.
And then he's got the whole other problem of if he can even run 530 cap like that fast.
It's fast. That's the other problem.
He literally thought it was going to be like kind of not easy, but easy. Like
no, not easy. I just in and around that 530.
Like 536 will get killed, right? Happy. Like if you go 5.3 with the 6, you're getting destroyed. Like people are going to be out there with their weather stations going like 5.300 with the 4 or like a 1.
A slow pass would probably be like a 33.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. I'm not an index racer. I
get it.
We're just going to do that.
I said you got to just go do it for strict fun.
Yeah, that's what Terry even said. Why don't you just fucking send it full send and see what the truck does at Bradenton?
Yeah, might go like a 20 or something. That's
maybe.
Cool. So, Mike, you're going to need to go at least to 15 with your reaction time.
See, that's even worse for index racing. If you can't cut a tree, you're fucked. You know.
Yeah. I was just saying you're going to have to go at least to 15 with your reaction time.
Why do I come on here?
You want me to drive the truck?
Poor guy.
And tuna.
Just get assaulted here.
Dude, I told you.
I'm just trying to help you out, brother. Trying to make
the original idea sounded very enticing, but then when you get closer to it and actually think about, like, we race because we enjoy racing.
Yeah.
You know, like this weekend, even though I lost and everything, I still had a great time because I got to hang out with kids like this and other people that I actually like.
Nailed. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna a big ass wheelie at Bradenton.
Yeah, but even if I do a big ass wheelie and ride that to the 330, I'd be happy because it was fun. You know what I mean? Like, we're about having fun. I know we're not going to win gangsters. We just wanted to go there to have some
fun. When he wasn't on the show, he said, "Fuck, there's no point of going." So he's just talking shit for the people.
No, I said I'm not going to win. I was very clear about that.
Did you have to lock in?
Yeah, I'm locked in and all that, and that's fine. We were going to have fun. My buddy Mike was going. A lot of people are going. But it's not sounding like it's going to be that fun anymore because we're going to be parked in the fucking boonies. We're not going to know what the fuck is going on.
Better bring Terry a scooter.
Oh, definitely a scooter. Like, we need a golf cart.
Yeah.
Like, I can see us, if I go just Saturday, we're going to lucky if we even get a place to park, period. And I don't want to go there and spend the next 4 days. Like, I don't have a toter home. I don't have a fucking RV. Like, we're living out of the trailer, and hotel rooms are like $700. I'm not spending that. That's great.
That's what I didn't know if you was just going to stay in a trailer or not.
Well, I was just planning on staying in the trailer, but then I got Terry, his family. Like, there's more involved in this whole operation. So it just slowly starts,
dwindling. Like maybe this isn't going to be as fun as I thought it would be. But I do know that there's other things going on up there in the same time, so we may just go up and do that.
I gotcha.
Stuff. A slow boy stuff.
There's a lot of races.
There's some stuff going on.
He's not telling me about it.
Oh, shit.
Why not?
I already asked you before if it was for you. You said it's not for me. My car's
30.
Look at Jeff's comment.
Next race against, you know what? Shout out to Jeff though. I called Jeff. I said, Jeff, my shocks are fucked. He had a new set of shocks out within the hour.
Hell yeah.
He's a stand up. I know he makes fun of me for this index shit, and I deserve it, but
Hey,
it was
Jeff,
awesome
maybe you
that
can
he
tell him
sent them that
how to
fast.
use them too, so the truck works.
It works. Motherfucker. Hey, anytime you want to drag that Pro Mod out on the street, I'm more than happy to show you how it works.
I mean, here's what's funny. My car's set up way better than any other car to do that. I just have to put weight in it and go down the street on 4 pounds of boost. I just don't care to.
I mean, there's lots of streets around here. Just saying.
I mean, to fuck your truck up, it's almost worth going home and putting Except for I gave Eric my Hoosiers.
I agree. I agree with everything you said.
I gave Eric my Hoosiers.
What tire was you on this weekend there at that track on that surface?
Always a Mickey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Mickey track for sure.
Unpopular.
Oh,
opinion,
yeah,
more
right.
cars, more a
Yeah.
street car than Mike's
Obviously,
truck.
you haven't seen it then.
Yeah.
I took a long gander at that thing.
I've
is
seen
very-
it.
I mean,
It's a street car. I've seen it.
it is
street cars have
definitely not a street
turbos
car.
under the hood, not
It was
the
2
bed.
years ago when I was there.
2 years ago, yes. Now it is definitely not a street car.
I've seen it many times, and I think the last time I saw it, it was still a street car.
Have you seen it in the last 2 years?
I don't know. I don't remember the last race I saw Brandon at.
All right.
Last
well then.
last year somewhere,
dude.
or was it the year before?
It's undergone
I
some
think it was still white.
some pretty good changes.
I'm just going to tell you this right now, Mike. If Mort came through my tech line, he's got a stock style suspension street car all day.
You stupid dumbass.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Corey.
Well, the fucked up thing is Ashley's car's been faster than his truck, I think.
Oh my god!
No,
I'm
it is a
gonna
street
find
car.
out at KD this year, maybe.
Well, I could bring her to KD.
You should.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could fuck you up with that car there. You know, I really want to bring my car to KD. I just don't know if it's going to make the fucking trip.
I know,
Probably
with it
not.
being so low.
I'd have to probably just drive the front up a bunch and make it look goofy, you know?
Yep.
Hey, don't worry, Mort. He couldn't come around Houston's stock motor Coyote with twins on it.
Do street cars have Zeus fastened carbon fiber floors?
Yeah.
Those are screwed in, idiot.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We've all seen Fast and the Furious. It had, I mean, they weren't carbon fiber, but they were screwed in.
Anytime Corey opens his mouth and says anything about any kind of car, I already disregard it because he is the number one delusional human
I mean,
being. on the planet.
I watched Vanderhoof's street car go really damn fast this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I know a street car is going to win Corey's race.
It's I definitely wouldn't be able to run the front end. I see that. I thought about that, but I think the ride height of the lowest bar in the car is 3.5 inches at like
Yeah.
how I have it set up. So I don't know.
It's tough there. I'll tell you that.
I know. I've been there tons of
I
times.
have smacked
Oh, yeah.
fucking ass.
I've
cheeks
never
off
hit
the
anything,
asphalt
though.
many times at KD.
It would just suck, you know, to make one pass and it hits, and then I'm just loading it up. And
Yeah.
the other thing is, that place would be, I'd have to get there like a day early with the rig.
That's true.
Although I got in there
actually,
pretty
they-
good with my 53
A day
foot.
early, that's when we come. A day early.
It's just
okay.
those stupid total homes. They don't turn worth a fuck.
No, but if you
Yeah.
parked in the middle and you were a day when we came a day early, there was no one in
Right.
the middle. You could park there for sure.
Right. Yeah.
I think you should bring it in Ashley's car so I can put both on the trailer.
Well, last time we were there with Ashley's car, we put whatever you were tuning on the trailer.
I won the KD. What a good night. I think I beat
my
a Canadian.
What did she race from?
Cody's Jeep. Cody's
Yeah, I
Jeep.
think the Jeep.
No, True Street. No, not even Daily Driver.
Or
Cody
Heavyweight
wasn't
or
in
something?
True Street or Heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
No, they've never had that.
No,
Yeah,
that should be-
it's Heavyweight or
we
something.
did that modern. We done that modern.
Modern.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
Those like disappeared though.
It did.
After that camo Jeep came and wiped the floor with everyone in Modern Muscle, they stopped it. Glory. Yes, you did beat Cody 100%. Now Cody's daddy you didn't beat, but you beat Cody.
His daddy. He's a lot bigger than you. I feel like he's your daddy.
My truck's still been faster
than his Jeep. I hope so. Probably
No,
about my
my
much.
Jeep.
I'm moving to Canada to pursue my
Oh, you're
index
too
racing
fast,
career.
What?
I'll be
The
dead.
first time you
Wait,
raced
so-
actually, and I fucked up their boost thing. You
Oh,
remember?
you
And the Jeep, and
de-scrambled?
it de-scrambled, so you beat her at the Jeep, and then you went up the hill and you rock chipped the whole front of her car.
Well, she was in street.
I told her not to lose anymore there. Okay, you get rock chips when they go up the hill because it shoots you in the middle, you know.
Yeah.
And then it fucking shot rocks fucking everywhere. That I was so pissed. I had to repaint the hood.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So there way you fucked me.
Yeah.
You know.
There's a long
Yeah,
laundry
yeah,
list.
there's a long list.
I don't know why you come down here anymore.
Work, your car was moving, looking good.
Yeah, it's starting to do all right.
It was. I mean, in fairness, okay, now I'm joking. He did have the car to beat for sure. But again, it's racing and
Yeah, it
anything
doesn't-
is
no.
possible. It's not a guaranteed win.
But I'd rather see that play out. Obviously.
I would love
Most of
that's
us
what
would.
I wanted to see too. Nothing would have made me happier than giving someone $10,000 on that trophy and getting pictures. Now I have no pictures.
Yeah.
We didn't give out any trophies realistically because there were no winners.
Yeah, every class was in the finals except for small
Yeah,
tire.
like I was
So
saving.
not one final.
Yeah, not one final.
I was
dog
going to
run.
ask that earlier if
It
they,
was
if
the
if any class was finished or
It
not.
was the worst case scenario possible, honestly, as a event
So-
promoter, and like that is definitely not how I wanted to see everything end.
So everybody else split 50-50.
Everybody split. Like it was fucking super gay. I
So
hated it.
What do you guys think moving forward about like events, like especially like farther events, like where people are traveling, like no matter what, there's a Sunday rain date, like to finish. If
Yeah,
something
if
like
you
that
put that in the
That's how I do it with my
stipulations in
events.
the beginning, then that's 100%. I agree. And that is something
Like, I don't
I'm gonna
mind, I
look
say
into now.
Mike, so what
Sunday's
exactly
always the rain
happened?
date.
The wall got tipped over and it messed up. it
No,
broke
what
some
exactly
wires?
happened is 650 class of all classes, the guy got loose with his S10, hit the wall, punched the wall out, landed on all the electrical.
So the wall there's temporary wall. So he
Yeah.
knocked one chunk over, one
Yeah,
of the
I've-
slabs over.
I've been
and
there,
then
but
fucked up the electrical.
It fucked up, and then he rolled the truck 8 times, and he had an actual windshield.
There was shit everywhere.
Okay, 6.
yeah, he
Whatever.
landed. He landed on his wheels. But
6 full revolutions, garbage, and whatever was in that truck
Yeah, and then
ejected.
And then his glass was stuck to the track.
Yeah, and then his glass was all over the place, stuck to the track because the track was hot and rubbery at this point. So glass was embedded everywhere. And
Damn.
honestly, I know it was just too late. Like they have
So-
somewhat of a curfew at midnight. They'll go to 12:30. We've been at events where they go to 12:30, but after that, I've never seen anything there past 12:30 for that reason because it's the airport.
Makes
Now,
sense.
could they have cleaned it? Possibly, but it was quite a mess. And they'd already
Now-
been cleaning up shit all night. The fucking oil from what car was that? Trans Am or Camaro? Trans Am F body.
Jasper's car oiled down too.
Jasper's
Rear
car
main seal.
oiled down the track.
Damn.
This F body Camaro that was a beautiful car, or I don't know if it was a Camaro or a Firebird. Anyway,
Firebird.
That's not fucking funny.
It had no front end, so I'm not sure, but it hit the wall and it had that green oil in it. That shit. They tried to clean it I was down there while they were cleaning it. They used
You've
so
got to
much.
scrape it, man.
Yeah, like it will not come out of the ground. They kept cleaning it, and then you'd run your shoe across it. It was slick as fuck. So they used like
Yeah, you gotta
4
scrape
containers of paint thinner to clean it all. Like it was a mess. So I think part of it was too, they were kind of over fucking, they've been working all day diligently
Right.
trying to keep this track in a race condition, which they did a phenomenal job doing, but it was just a horrible circumstance. It was like the worst case scenario. If
Right.
someone would have just hit the wall and bounced off and there was a little shrapnel, was fine. But because this guy rolled, there was shit fucking everywhere. And the glass is the killer because the glass is very hard to get out of the trap.
I was the next pass down after it. So like I was walking to my car to put my helmet on and I just heard dun 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 dun. And I was like,
Fuck.
Like it was fucking. He brought it and for 50 miles an hour. He got it. He got it done.
Gosh, damn.
Oh, I could have been going much faster.
Here, you want? I can send it to you, Corey. I don't know who do I send it to. Put in a group chat. You
Yeah,
wanna see the
Corey.
video?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say I suck at doing any of the video shit on here. So
Yeah, I'll put in the group chat to either one of you guys who can figure it out.
Shit, I can't do shit. Need that black paint thinner we had at Street Racing Nathan. No shit, John, right?
Limpy's usually IT here, so
Where'd Limpy go?
I don't even know if he'd
I
be
think
able
he
to
was
do
on
it
his phone
tonight.
connection. So no,
I don't even know if he realizes he's off. He's probably still holding his phone talking to it.
No, he just sent in the group chat. Phone died. I'm out.
I wonder, will it let me present something? It might. Hold on.
Let me see.
I can't do
I
shit.
mean, I know how to do it.
Yeah,
Just
I
Give me,
can't.
give me 1 second.
This shit box.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to see if I can present something.
That's
Oh, I
funny.
can
John
present
said
it, but
that.
You have to share it. Okay, anyway, don't present that one. I was just doing a test. Remove from studio. So do you see that, Corey, when I put it up at the bottom? The videos?
Hold on. Let me look. Go back.
No, I removed it. So where's the
Oh, you're before I could even see it. You removed it.
Oh yeah,
Terry,
John.
I need you in here.
We
You
made
fuck.
it on the following day.
I mean, I can
We got
pull
up
it on,
early
like,
Sunday and
Facebook
hauled
Business
ass, man.
Messenger.
Terry.
He ain't coming in here.
Yeah, he's coming. How do I put it up so I can share it at the bottom like I just did? I just shared these. How do I get that video now?
After you're done sharing them, Terry, share these. Woo!
Oh, you can do it that way? But I don't know. Or you have to download it.
Yeah.
Damn, what a nice hat.
There it is.
Thank you, babe.
Alex, I see your background. You gonna ride on that win for a while?
Oh yeah,
Is
because
that like a championship game or something? I don't know.
no, it was a Four Nations tournament, and the only reason I'm riding on it for a while is because the Americans beat Canada the one night, and they were all up.
Oh, you got it
Like,
now.
we're the best, we're the best,
Sorry.
and then we win the tournament, and they're like, "Oh, it was a nothing tournament."
So that's when the Americans whoop their ass, though, like in a fist fight and shit too, right?
Them fights weren't even good. If you watch them in slow motion, there was like
Or is it better on the
punches
bottom one or your
that
one?
land out of like 30.
This
That
is
one
mine.
right there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
good. It's
Yeah, I
good.
think I
Press
got
play.
yours too.
Full
Yeah, I've got
screen.
yours too. So okay, I know how to do that.
I'll
now.
remove it. Do it on that one.
Man, look at that. That thing must be fast as shit. Shuttle out of it.
Shit, it got ugly right off the hit.
Hey, he landed on his wheels.
Right there should have been out.
Yeah, but if you let it play, he goes to the actual truck. The guy got out super
Holy
fast. I've never
Yeah,
seen anyone.
The guy got out and like hopped into the crowd to try and hide.
Look.
Yeah, I wonder why you look.
Damn.
Oh, you don't have the end of it? Oh, you cut
Hold
it?
up.
Okay, never mind.
I can bring it back up. That
No,
shit's wrong
Terry
shit.
might have cut that one. Did you cut it short?
So, Mike,
Okay.
what I was getting at and asking that is if that ever happened in the future,
Mhm.
because from what I saw, the timing system got messed up because the wall tipped over onto it because all the
Well,
wires
you
run
can
down that
see all
side.
the electrical runs
Yeah.
right behind the wall on the floor.
So if you had to do it in the future, if they didn't want, if they couldn't get the electrical finish, would you go to if you're
A
a
flashlight,
promoter,
camera?
would you go to a camera for a finish?
Yeah, we offered
finish
that.
it?
I said we
Okay,
would
okay.
do that 100%. I
And
said
they
we'll
still
just
said
finish
no to it?
The guy wasn't even listening.
No, he
Okay.
couldn't
He
care
was so
less.
mad that happened, and then he watered the whole track down with his truck.
He was just trying to
But
clean it.
Nobody.
after that happened, they were so pissed off for the
Yeah.
amount of like everything, and it was late in the night. Like I said, it was just too late in the night for it to be resolved.
Yeah, I'd be mad too if I'd be mad too if I owned a track and that was the event that had more spectators than every other event all year. I'd be mad too.
You know what's funny though? I talked to them about that. They don't give a do you know how much money they make in a bracket race with 0 spectators, with none of the headaches that we bring to the occasion?
Do they make
Way
more
more,
money?
way more than I ever make them. So
Really?
Really?
oh yes.
Because
Bracket
you make
races-
money off the racers in a bracket race.
Bracket races, they offer 20,000 and they collect 100,000. They
And the
don't
buybacks and all that
and
shit.
all the buybacks and all the other stuff. So my races to
Bracket-
him, when you say that, is actually completely wrong. They make less money on my shit. They just
Yeah.
like to do it for the local people and guys like myself who want to come there and race. So
Damn.
Yeah.
do they make money? Of course they make money. I mean, it's an event, but bracket racing is really like he told me flat
It's
out.
very
he's like,
lucrative.
very lucrative. He's like, these races don't make shit compared to our bracket races.
Man, that's so fucking.
And I don't have to clean up garbage. I don't have to deal with people
That's-
fucking
yeah.
liability. There's way less crashes.
He does not like people on the starting.
No.
There's nobody on the starting line.
People
There's
on
no
the starting
crowd.
line. He doesn't like people holding cameras. Like 1320 was leaning over. They went right down to like past the 330 where we've seen cars flip right over the fucking thing. And he's like, that guy is not staying there. I will not even start the race with that dude standing against the concrete barrier. So it was like, it's like that, which I get. I mean, I've seen
Yeah,
cars
right.
lose it
I'm-
on that big end and they
I'm-
go right up over that first barrier.
I'm-
That's why there's 2 barriers.
I'm not gonna lie. With that barrier just being able to go over that easy, it's not like solid.
No, they're
Being
not
a person
solid.
that will film down track, like I wouldn't. No way.
No. Yeah, that thing just flopped right on out of there. It doesn't even. They weren't even locked.
Yeah,
in
they
with the
don't-
pins. Like on the highway, you get the pins. They're not
Right.
locked. in with the
No,
pins.
they're just sitting there. Like they're legit.
Yeah,
That's
they're
why
just
he
fine,
says, I do not want any humans down there because if a truck
Makes
does
sense.
exactly what that truck did, it can pound. I've seen cars go right through that first barrier into the second area.
Oh yeah.
So I
Yeah,
don't blame him for not having people down there. But that's what I'm saying. Like they're doing me a favor indirectly because
Yep.
if they said we're not doing no preps anymore, I don't think they'd care.
He is Hitler.
Pretty much. So I appreciate them letting me do this stuff because we have an awesome time. Like out of the 5 years I've been doing this down here, this is the very first time, of course, when this guy's here, the Immokalee curse, that we've had to do a split. I've never split anything. We always take pictures. We always hand out trophies. It's always, winner. We pay out the winner.
He says a Immokalee curse and then points right at Brandon.
Yeah, he's the fucking Immokalee curse. I swear to God. Like, I've had 4 events this year. We paid out everybody. This guy shows up. Fuck. It's fucked.
It was my fault, not the guy that can't drive a truck at 40 miles an hour.
Trust
he
me.
should not be welcome back.
I don't think that truck's coming.
So, even if he has another car, he should be welcome.
Mike, was it this guy or was it somebody else? Was it this guy or was it somebody else? The
What
little,
do you mean,
was
this
it
guy?
the little short dude?
Oh, Troy? No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a guy in 650. Like, it's not funny, but kind of funny that the only class that wipes the whole event out is not a heads up like racing class. It's a
Dude, it's
small
happened here. It's
650
happened here. We've had the bracket racers come out back at Grand Bend, tell us what we're doing is dangerous. Then I watched literally a dragster go off the end.
You say it enough, people start to believe it.
I know. That's why we keep saying
I
it. So
see it. Yeah, I see it.
we lose the guilt. We don't feel bad anymore.
I can tell you that is 100% not true.
No, you
So-
pay the same. They pay annually or something.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that guy,
that makes
honestly,
sense.
I don't know what happened that night, but he's been to many of our races. I've seen that truck many times. I mean,
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't know what happened that past,
Shit's gonna happen like that every now and then.
but yeah, it was bad. It was ugly. I was in the tower when it happened, and I was
You
talking
would be
to
a cat guy.
who?
No
Alex?
shit.
Oh yeah.
What? It's my black pussy.
Yeah.
Why do you think I want you to
Yeah.
say hi to the girl in the security booth?
Oh, there's one in there. It's
Hey, what a black big chick.
Not that one though. Mike knows what one I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one's cute normally.
Yeah, there's a cute one.
Yeah. Rumor has it was Brandon's idea to split. That's all I could read now. Trust me, Brandon was the last guy who said he wants to split. That I guarantee you, everyone there knew.
yeah. Ashley was screaming at me.
Ashley always has to apologize.
That's enough.
Shit.
She always has to. Ashley is Brandon's damage control. The next morning, I get a text saying, "I'm really sorry, Brandon's
No,
a little
she
bit of a
didn't.
hand."
Oh, Ashley, I'll fuck you up for apologizing for me. Don't ever do that again.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Fueled by racing.
I don't think he's kidding.
Happened in the truck a bit
Everyone
literally the
Yeah,
weekend
that's
prior there.
Thank God. Thank God you have Ashley in your life, or you'd have no friends. That's why you just keep opening the door.
That's awesome.
We got T-Bone out here
George-
saying I got jungle fever.
Mr. George is big enough now to open the doors in this house. Now he's going to harass Maxwell
Hey,
again.
Mr. George, how much for the new guy?
Yeah.
It's too much.
Hey, Maxwell, that guy keeps breaking your balls.
Yeah, Mr. George is a weapon.
I have to get the
Kinda
fuck
go
out
to
of here.
bed, yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're not far behind you. I think
Yeah.
we're getting close to. Got to
We got
get
a couple
up.
more things to hit
Today,
on. And
getting
Yep.
ready to index race.
Hey, Mike.
The
Mike,
board's
when you're
come
there,
up. It says 540. We're all gonna laugh.
Oh,
hey,
I know.
when you're there, if the service is good enough, you should go live from your truck during the race.
yeah,
For what?
I used to do that on my phone mount. I used to go live while I go down the track. And
Yeah, I've seen it.
Are you ready,
But
motherfuckers?
it-
We're about to put her on the roof.
It kept it kept launching the phone to the back.
Yeah, that's the problem. You need a good magnet. I've
Yeah.
had that before.
Yeah, it stopped working.
If it doesn't have a good magnet, the phone just goes for a launch.
What's up?
Well, hopefully you get
I think
everything
just-
together, Mike. Get all the parts you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think the truck will be together. We got our own private testing session to do. So Alex could wear a toupee.
Listen, man, I'm good with the bald now. I shave my head every other day. I'm good.
I'm
with
getting
it now.
there.
At least that's one of us who's good with it.
Damn, Corey, I hear you, dog.
I'm good with it. Look, I'll do it tomorrow after work. I'll shave again. You know, all
That
them
shit
years,
looks
all
like
them years,
80
I,
trip.
Actually,
it is.
Actually,
It
it might,
is.
shit
All them
might
years
start
of having
going
a
back now that
mullet.
I'm off that RA meds.
Yeah.
Listen, all them years of having a mullet, not getting no pussy.
Brandon and I are the only ones with hair on this fucking place.
Bald too?
Oh, they're all bald.
Yeah.
Bro, I
let's
got
see
hair.
your head.
What do you
Mine-
mean?
I got a full head of hair.
I got hair.
Corey's
It's
bald.
there.
Look, watch. Here it comes.
Mine's from medicine,
See?
so it might start coming back now that I'm not on that medicine again.
Look, there's hair on my head. You can see it growing in.
Bear.
Yeah, all white trashy like.
Yeah, but Brandon, last time you would have seen me, I had a mullet, which is
Yeah.
very white trashy.
That's like the new dude.
What
That's
was-
like style.
What was I
Oh,
told you, Alex? You should do the
Alex said
skull.
that. Looks like he has leukemia. These guys are savages on here.
Dude,
Oh,
look, man, all them years of having a mullet,
Yeah.
chicks learn about it. Now they're somehow, I don't know, their girls
You
are
think
broken
Alex's
now.
beard is thick? Get him to take his shirt off.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Sam's
Mike's
man.
seen it. Mike's seen it. He's talking about all these hotels. Everyone in the chat better know that I stay at his camper when I go
He
there.
stays in my shower. I
In his
gotta
trailer.
fucking clean the pipes out because it's a hairy fucking. Looks like you're stepping on the grass.
Dude,
when
I
you go
I
shower.
like
blow
he's
up.
shedding.
I
Yeah.
blow up his bathroom every time I'm there.
Every time.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
I gotta clean the whole shower out after he leaves. It looks like fucking. a
We
bear
go to
with
the
no
we go
cart.
to the race Saturday. I wake up Sunday and he's draining the shitter pipe.
Yeah, because he fills it up every time.
Load of condoms.
All right, fuckers.
All right.
All right. Good
All
luck.
right, later, y'all.
Have a great
More-
weekend.
Be safe, man. Good luck
All right,
this weekend, homie.
All right, fuck you,
Give
Brandon.
him hell, Mike.
All right. See you, boys.
See
ya.
All right. I know I got two. I'll let y'all choose what we go with next. I did throw at least the finals video from Georgia together.
Yeah.
And I've got the next 16 for King of the
Yeah.
South too.
Yeah,
Do
do the
them
next
both.
Which one y'all
16.
want first?
Do the next
Which one y'all
16
want
first, and then we'll do
Let's
the
do the
final.
racing. Do the racing. Do the opposite of what Alex says.
All right.
That's the one that makes sense. Do the racing.
All right, do
All
the
right,
gay way.
I'll pull up.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
we'll probably end it tonight on the 16.
Oh, I mean, we
Yeah,
could end
we-
it with the finals. That with the final could be the finals.
No, we've already done seen that shit. Everybody's seen it.
All right, so let me adjust
What?
so I'm not blowing out my day. This is Streetcar Bragging Rights. Was
that stolen?
down there? So,
Oh, okay.
so they were running quarter mile down there.
Yeah.
yeah.
So this was the elite class. The first one out's the elite class, and that was who wasn't in because there was a gap between ETs. So they had set, I think, what was it? The slower guys had a cap of 865, which is still pretty damn fast. in quarter mile.
That's real fast considering there's a Hellcat in the finals.
So it did have
So-
a cap.
Yeah, so they couldn't go faster than 865 in the elite class. So this is the finals on elite, and it's a Turbo Coyote and a Hellcat, which I don't know their names, so I know about everybody else but these two.
Damn.
Which I actually enjoyed shooting quarter mile.
Damn.
Then you've got the extreme finals, which is Devin and Josh versus last name Jeremy Sparks. And they win. So
And didn't he go like
These-
640s?
yeah, these were your two fastest quarter mile cars. Through street cars, they did it through everything. So 638 at 228. And that is a full-bodied car, normal car that can go street drive thousands of miles
Mm-hmm.
if
It's
needed,
unreal, man.
with a big block and a set of twins on it. It has cup holders. Like I got looking more that Devin's even added more stuff to that car. Just to make it more street. I mean, 228. That's it. This is your No Time Trucks finals. DG Knight and the American Flag Wrap truck, and Ray Morton and Mac.
Why didn't the crowd stick around, you think?
So this is Sunday.
Yeah.
So Radio versus the World and Pro 275 finished up on Saturday night. And
Saturday.
that's your highlight classes. And this was the first warm day. Sunday was. Every other day was cold as shit. So I think they wanted to see that main show, and that was about it. I even had it was supposed to be good. Those trucks are freaking wild.
Oh, black truck going red?
No. That nitrous truck just outran him.
Oh,
2 years in a row.
That's twin turbo. That one.
Oh, is it?
Twin turbo. So this was my favorite car of the whole damn week.
Hey, is that that's
Toretto?
Yeah, Kyle from New York. Wait,
Yeah, used to run back of the track stuff and all
Yeah.
that. So it's an all glass radial car now.
damn.
And I don't know who the other guy is. I think he's from the Michigan area. But
Jason Salmons.
there you go, Sam. There you go. Dude, that car gets bad. This was a hell of a time. Salmon's got the win.
Yeah, that thing's a weapon.
Toretto's right there with him. It looked, I think it was about a car. And you got Texas versus Swan Gang. Rob Bowden with Pro Charge. Emmy.
This was a hell of a
Swan Gang.
race.
Yeah. A lot of money was lost on this. lot of bets going to that left lane. That one shit's gangster, dude.
Dude, he beat him from the word go.
Yeah.
He did.
Like, not. Which, dude, everybody did. Because, like I said, there's a lot of people betting left lane.
And that was a brand new car. Brand damn new car. They had the head off. Yeah. Hell, they had the head off right before that.
You got the Limited Street Finals. That's Jimmy Dale, which big props working his way through Limited Streets, taking on Dean Fluhart. Both these guys have been in the 4-8. Dean is just way too strong in the finals. They both, I think, went the same mile per hour, but Dean was just on it, 491 to a 501. All nitrous car final Limited Street. I haven't seen that in a while. Now this one, you're going to be like, what the hell? You got Ray Cox and the big block nitrous combination in the left lane and the right lane Davey Hole. Ray left the button flip. But Davey is flying, dude. With the new Ultra Rule, the weight on him still 446.
Yeah, Cox have been running really good too with that big block nitrous car.
Then, dude, another one of my favorite cars.
Dude, he's been toying with them motherfuckers in X.
Chris
toying
Taylor
with
of
them.
Ohio.
That's because he don't want to have the added weight on him. That car can go 390s, man, at weight. He don't want John Deere's adding weight on him.
But hey, I will say this:
Damn.
second round of eliminations, he had the other guy redlit, and he's going down the track, and it backfires, and then you see something come out the exhaust. I think it was a spark plug, and it started tumbling on the track. They had to rebuild the whole head, everything. Like, it was torn apart when I left there Saturday night. So they had a lot of work to get that car back.
Badass team, though.
LDR was a Pro Charger Indy final.
That's an all Michigan final right there.
Yep, all Michigan.
Globo and the Corvette.
Yeah, Globo and Greg Blevins Jr.
That was taken out last year's champion. On the
Old
tree.
shot win. Yep. Here's your Pro 275 final. The Australian Grant Lee Clark versus Brad Edwards.
Dude, the Australians showed out this weekend. They did great.
Yeah, they did.
Brad was on a roll, though.
Good for Brad Edwards. He earned that one. He's been chasing that for a while now.
Yep.
Your RVW final. King Cartuccio versus John Rickett from Australia. Hell of a final.
I see that comment from Moneybags. Brad Carr's first car in the threes. I thought it was the first stock suspension car in the threes, wasn't it?
No, he
'Cause
was
it
the
triangulated.
the first
to go
in the
$399. Period.
He was first
Wasn't it still a
overall in the
triangulated four link
Yep.
then too?
Mhm. Yep. Which there was a comment on my YouTube. Somebody was mad. They said about my audio, and I just want to go out and say it doesn't matter what mic, whatever you're using, when you're standing beside those caliber of cars.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, people, stand like anybody that doubts it, come stand on the line with me. I'll tell them, hey, let this guy come up here for one pass.
Fuck.
Stand beside one of those RVW cars with zoomies beating the shit out of you and all
I'm
this,
telling
and
you,
screw
man.
blowers and Pro Charge. Like, there is a whole different. It's a different sense of air being pushed out of a pro-charged Hemi or a screw-blown Hemi.
I thought I had a blown eardrum this weekend from Bank Robber.
Oh, dude, I swear he's the loudest.
It was unreal, dude. And that shit hit me dead square in the side of the head when the
Pro
Zoomy
Charge
come by.
small blocks, the
Dude.
loudest thing in the world.
Unfucking believable, man. Like I actually kind of went crying to Kinsey. It's like, hey, I'm fucked up. Like for real, I'm fucked up. And then it come back.
The two loudest cars, I swear, on this planet is Rob and Phil Hines. I don't care. I'll put them against. Now, those other cars beside me, they're more pressure. I mean, if you watch that one clip I put of Steve Jackson and Cartuccio racing when Jackson's in my lanes, I didn't like the force that comes out. Like, it pushes me back.
It's unreal.
So those cars now, those motors are pretty much what you would see in a Nitro funny car, just not on Nitro.
Yeah.
And I don't think unless I don't.
No, there's no videos. Everything was just live feed. So I didn't get anything from the inverse.
But I will go on and say, anybody that's really doubting radio racing, that was an amazing time. It was cold as shit, but it really, man, I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Now, car count was down though, wasn't it?
It wasn't.
When the real fields come out instead of the double qualifying, double entry stuff. Like when the fields come out, it was down.
Yeah, they made that announcement. If you're double entered or something, you don't really plan on running this class, come tell us. So if there's somebody that was and let us get them in. And all this, and you know, I've always been the type, I like 16, 32 car fields. It's good shows. If you got
Did they have 32 cars in any of the fields?
Yeah, well, I think it was like ranged from 25 to 28. But so they ran the 32 ladder, so there were some buy runs and stuff.
Right.
But
RVW had what, 12 or 13?
It was a full 16 car, like legit RVW field, but I think they had 3 break.
Gotcha.
So I think both the diesels broke, and there was another one that broke. So.
Oh shit! Outlaw Media. I got knocked off my ladder by the instigator on Saturday. It was crazy. Yeah, the force that's coming out of some of these cars.
Yeah. So when that's why I said when I seen that comment, I was like, man, I just wish I could take that person and put them beside me and be like, "So, do you think I'm like going to process that perfectly, guys?"
It can't. It can't.
No. So, but. Great time, all that. Got my reservations made. Going back for No Mercy. Well, I'm going to Battle for the Thrones at the end of March, and then I'm going back for No Mercy because if anybody was paying attention, I was very active on the Spool Media Facebook page, uploading clips, like something I've never done before. I was trying it this weekend. Really liked how it turned out.
Hell yeah!
Great views. I think, and for my first time doing it. It was like I've got over 1 million views just on those clips.
Fuck yeah, man.
On Facebook. So I'm really going to put a lot more effort into Facebook this year, guys, too. So each event, I'm going to do that. I'll upload clips from the races so y'all can see what's going on. Plus, we'll have live going and all that good stuff. So, and sorry if anybody on Facebook, if I shared the shit out of Facebook this week. I was just having a good time doing
Look,
it.
It's definitely a good thing sharing clips of races that aren't free to watch, honestly.
No.
Like I keep checking your page and a few others just when I knew there, you know what I mean, just to see who was winning.
And I will say, like, you'll see some of my videos, I'm down track, but my videos from the starting line are all on that one side. Is because the people from Flow were on the right side, and the guy for Flow on the left side was like on the inside of the wall. So he wouldn't bother. But if I'd went over and tried to film where I normally do on the other lane, I'd have to fault that guy all weekend. And I was like, it ain't worth it.
Right. Ryan got videos at the inverse to put up on Facebook. Hell yeah.
And that's what I was actually trying to. So there's good phone service now at South Georgia. You know, when the people come in, even if it wasn't a huge group, like the phone service would completely take a shit. Like, it's great now. I wasn't even using my Starlink to upload those. I was literally trackside.
Damn.
Like main videos, like during the daytime, I'd go and upload off the Starlink. But literally, I was taking those on my phone and straight uploading them.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we've seen that comment a couple times tonight. Flow Racing in trouble for showing cars times and no times.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, though, what are they going to do? It happened. It's out there. What are they going to do? It's done with now. It ain't like they're going to get in trouble and they're not going to be live feeding those races for Donald Long anymore.
From what I heard, that wasn't even like what that car could do. So that
I'm
was
sure.
just a couple kits from what they said. So I'm gonna say he ran our buddy Forrest, and Forrest Kennedy's car is it's a nasty turbo car, and he walked off from Forrest, and I was like, holy shit! And dude, when it's an all steel all glass car, and you see Zimmy flames higher than the car, like God dang.
My thing is the racers that race No Time know what everybody else's car runs if they've ever ran beside them before.
Mm-hmm.
The people that don't know are the people that sit at home and watch the No Time racing. That's the people that actually don't know how fast the cars are. But as far as racers, they all know what they've got to beat, who they've got to beat, who the badass is.
And I'll tell you what got me was that same car, Salmons ran it then, and Salmons walked off from it.
Right.
I was like, holy shit, like that car, I've never seen Salmons' car before. That thing's nasty.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
That was the craziest part is like I knew a good amount of the cars, but there's so many new ones that I don't know. I was like, oh shit, I feel like I'm behind.
Yeah.
But it was cool getting down there, seeing a lot of old friends, people I've known from the radio game, media side and all that, getting to talk to them. Been a long time since I've seen them. So, it was like welcoming family again. I had a great time down there. And Raul and the whole staff at that track, dude, they're on top of their game at that track. I love the direction they're going with it.
Did they discuss buying the other track any at all while you was there?
No, those guys they were on their toes like the whole event. So I don't think, even I, dude, like, that's why I told somebody, I was like, I love the fact that they have a curfew now. So you're not there till like 3, 4 in the morning, then you got to be back at like 8 in the morning. So it was cool to actually film, do your stuff. You actually got back, get something decent to eat, get in the hotel room, knock some editing out, and then get up right back there. I got more than 2 hours of sleep a night.
Oh yeah.
So it's you haven't been to those races. I'll stress people, go to one of those races. It's a damn good time.
I did see a lot of the racers complaining about the amount of passes and the changing of the run orders and all that shit.
I'm gonna put it this way, and
that was coming from racers, that was there.
I was all weekend with an Ultra Street team, and it sucks. But at this point, what do you
do? I think
RVW and Pro 275 is always gonna get pushed to the front.
They're always going to get pushed to the front, and I think the underlying classes of people know. Like going into that event, you may expect or want something different, but at the end of the day, what it's going to be.
I mean, the weather, like, I don't think they even expected that type of weather. I don't, like, they were fighting it hard. Like, we only got 2 qualifiers in Ultra Street. We had to work with what we had. It just is what it is. But, you go to that event, RVW Pro 275, those classes are going to get pushed. No Time 275 had the biggest car count. It was huge. I mean, those classes are going to get pushed. I seen an open comp racer was bitching and moaning about stuff like, dude, you're an open comp. You're going to get sacrificed. That's just,
yeah, for sure.
And then Sunday, dude, they raced. Everybody raced. I mean, except for the 2 classes that had finished. I mean, they got the passes and all this. I mean, it sucks. If it had been warmer, I guarantee you it would have been handled differently. I mean, we were having to stop. When the sun went down, track was like, there were people that were complaining, like racers saying, oh, the track's not safe. Well, I mean, if they're saying it's not safe, they're not going to send them down it.
Right.
So, I mean, people complain stuff all, but at the same time, if you can't get 2-3 hits in and have like 2-3 qualifiers in, you should have your shit together in 2 to 3 qualifiers.
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree.
But overall, still, like I said, if you've never been to one of those races, if you're a fan, I feel you should at least go to one. It's a pretty cool experience still. Very, very awesome. Just You can walk through the pits, talk with people, like literally. Not saying just because I'm me, I know a lot, but anybody could just walk up. The racers were cool as shit, talking with people, everything. I mean, it was a good time. Hold on, I got to change.
Oh, okay.
Well, that said it went dead, but still
It'd be
got life
cool to
to it.
get you guys up to Canada. Shit, I'd love to.
One day I'll make it up there, just so I can see Alex fight a moose.
There's even moose, dude. There's no moose around here. We would have to go. We would have to go far, and I've only seen a moose once in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I used to when I lived out west. I saw one moose. I was working for the railroad. We hit it. We hit it.
Shit.
It was nasty, dude. It exploded. We hit it at like 60 mile an hour, and it just went kaboom.
Holy fuck.
They're dumb though. They run down the rails. Deer. We hit a lot of deer too. They run down the rails, and then they're too scared to jump into the grass because they don't know what's in there, and they just keep running down the rails, and we're not stopping a locomotive. So you just plow right through them.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the moose we hit on a Sunday morning at probably 5 a.m. We were about 2 hours out from a town. It was a little later. It was probably closer to 6. And we were like 2 hours out from a town. It was a Sunday morning, and those towns are like Main Street, Railroad. Yeah, Main Street, Railroad, and then all on the one side of Main Street is the whole town, like the church, everything. Sunday morning, that's the Bible Belt of Canada. So those people are out walking. They're out walking to church, and we come into town. Whole front of the train's covered in fur and guts.
Damn.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was nasty though. I went out the back door that time. I didn't want to climb out the front because there was literally like the front of the train was dripping. It was gross.
Oh, it's fucking gross.
It was meat all packed in the coupler on it and stuff.
All right, so I've got the third group of 16 queued up. Y'all ready?
Let's see it.
All right, guys. Third group of 16 for King of the South. Bam.
Oh, shit. Right off the rip, I see Kentucky.
I like number 4 on that list.
Brandon Sadlin. Badass. Anthony Evans. Ryan. River Jordan. Daddy Dave. Who's James Daniels? That name don't ring a bell.
That's black Pro Charged older body style Mustang or Vortec. I forget what Knothead, I think is what they call him.
Like a 70s?
He was at my race last year, that end of summer race.
Thing.
I think Jeff, can you hear us?
Oh yeah, you guys are all breaking up though.
I think Happy's froze.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Happy's froze. Hold up. Yeah, he's froze up. Jeff, Jeff, you came on, you froze Happy all to hell.
I have that effect on people.
Oh, he's almost back.
He's almost to 56K quality. He's just spinning on my screen now. He's gone.
Oh. Okay, so look, I'll put it out there on that list. I like number 4. Not because he's a friend of mine, but because if you know, you know.
Yeah. I know what old car that is, so.
If you know, you know. That car is a certified weapon. And it's been a few years, but he's still got it.
Hold up, Happy just sent a photo to the group chat. Uh-oh. Happy, he just needs to hit try again. It should let him in. It's on his connection side. But number 11, that's a...
Yeah, people will be happy to see that.
14, I talked to some of their crew people this weekend, so I know what car they're bringing now. But I'm going to let that just kind of ride, so... But we're almost there.
Corey, if you
Jeff,
don't text
these invite races are kicking my ass, man.
Corey, if you don't text me that, I'm letting our
Yeah.
snap streak die.
So there we go. See if Happy will log back in. We'll see if he get back in. Jeff, what you into, buddy?
Just working, man. Same old, same old. Went and got some dinner, came home, took a shower, and got on here. I was on there for a minute watching y'all earlier.
We were trying to convince Mork that it was all Mike's fault, but I think Mike finally convinced him it wasn't.
Poor Mike. Yeah, that sucks. That race couldn't get finished, but that's one thing that sucks. Sometimes you're at the track owner's mercy. You know what I mean? Ain't Mike's fault.
I mean, really, when you think of it, there's a lot of things you could be at mercy of when you're hosting a race.
Yeah,
biggest one, weather.
Sometimes
Weather
they're
destroys
just not
weekends
meant
all
to
the
get
time.
done. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, like when you get wrecks and then rain and then you know what I'm saying, and then something happens in the crowd where it's slow. There's 10 different things that can happen. But and then what's crazy is then another time you go have a race and it gets done early with the biggest field you ever had. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
it can go. It's anybody that's ever promoted, or if you've never promoted and you're watching this, let me tell you, it's the biggest roll of the dice you'll ever take.
Yeah, you just never know. Yeah, that's Hey, Corey, do you know about the Pinks All Out at Rockingham?
I heard about, but I don't really know nothing else over that.
I should have. I could probably go in there and send that to you. The format they're doing is pretty freaking cool.
Oh, where you can win all the cars?
You win all the cars, but what's even cooler about it is, so first round, the way they do it is this. I think I talked to the guy tonight. It's going to be 8 cars, right? Pretty much, okay? And the way they're going to do that is it's going to be split into 2 groups of 4. I'm not even sure how they split the 4 groups. No. I'm sorry, 8 cars, yeah. So they put 4 chips in. They put 8 chips in a hat. 4 of them are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other 4 are blank. If you draw the number 1 chip, you get to pick the car you race. You get first choice of who you race that had a blank chip.
Ooh.
Okay. If you draw number 2 chip, you get second choice of who you draw with the blank chip.
Oh, okay.
And it works that way every round. And here's the other thing that's crazy. So let's say you win first round and you go into second round. Okay. And then they do chip draw again. If you won, you can race either the car you brought or the car you won from first round. You can drive that car. Not that you would want to if you just beat it. I'm sure that not very many people would, but I guess you get what I'm saying. That makes it the format he's got is pretty cool. I mean,
that's
now
different.
whether or not spectators might have a hard time wrapping their head around all that, but all racers, if you're a racer, that's pretty cool.
Dude, that's gonna be, as long as you got a good announcer, if they've got a good announcer, just keeping everybody informed what's going on, all that, they'll be easy to follow.
Yeah. So one guy's leaving there with 7 cars plus the car he brought there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's a gamble.
Well, yeah, but wait a second. So I've got the rule set too. The rule set is, I think, pretty cool too. Was it small block? I'd have to go look again. Now I can't remember. It has to be an OEM block. It has to be a factory block. No aftermarket blocks for any kind of motor. Only one kind of power adder, which that's kind of not very many people, unless you got a turbo car with a little nitrous to spool it. But to me, the factory block kind of levels that down. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got to be all, steel roof, steel quarters, no wheelie bars, 28, 10, 5, non-W. So it's basically the same rules as our small tire, but with a factory block, which I like that because I talked to him, before about this, and I says, man, you can't expect. You're not going to get any heavy hitters out there to come risk their car. I mean,
No.
I don't care how. I mean, could you imagine Beater Bomb going in there and before the show, you've got to mail them the title to your car and sign a contract stating that once you're in, there's at no point during the race can you pull out. You know what I mean? Like your car is gone. You lose, your car is gone. So, I think it's pretty neat, and I like the fact the factory block because that kind of puts a limit on it. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna take a old 454 block and throw a F3 136 blower on it.
No, I'd say you'll see a lot of LS and pinks.
Yeah,
it's going to be like LS versus Coyote race.
Well, yeah, but you still got to do the same thing, man. I mean. What it really comes down to is like, what do you think you have to have power wise to win? And then that determines, I agree with you. It will be LSs or Coyotes, but how much money do you have to spend in that motor? I'm sure unless it's guys with FU money, you know what I mean? I mean, you ain't want to roll in there with no $30,000 motor, dude. I mean, everybody knows you can, there's 100 different ways you can lose on something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and two, you got to have a little bit of hustle to you when you're doing that race.
Yeah, and they still have that too. So after the chip draw, you get 3 minutes to negotiate your race with the other guy. And then if you guys haven't come to terms, then the show makes the decision. So I guess they say, all right, you're giving him 2 cars in the lead or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, so there's some variables in there that for sure are kind of crazy. I think it'll be entertaining to watch though.
Yeah, dude, and I was that's back when I was younger and stuff. But dude, I was always hooked on pinks. Like I watched the shit out of it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was a good show.
It was a good show.
The host was kind of a dummy, but he can't ride a motorcycle to save his life.
Nope.
Dude, do you know that guy? He told me the other day that guy's like 68 years old now.
Yeah.
Rich Christensen's that old?
Yeah, I didn't think he was that old either. He's like 68.
Damn.
Dude. So I had this one comment highlighted, and I believe it's like the best comment in here Justin Lee put. I think every racer should promote once in their life, and they'll have a change of mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing at all easy about promoting, guys. It's a pain. Which I've seen Zach Beasley, y'all are on the June. I think the June is the Rockingham episode or the Rockingham filming.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's been 15 years since that was on the air.
Yeah. Dude, I watch it. I still watch it all the time on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because you can go to the channel and watch. They have every episode now up on YouTube. I watch it. Hell, I'll put it on as background noise and just go through the whole playlist because it's still cool to see. It's kind of cool to see. You think about when that was and all that and the cars, and now look at what we have now and technology and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, Justin, I seen who got 50 Cent. Now it's Shitty Cent.
I like that.
Dude,
it looks great
cool,
too.
man. Yeah.
And from the sounds of it from the post, that's all paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
All I know is those guys are. I know he said they built it for faster no prep, but I guarantee we see that car on the backside again.
Oh, that car worked on everything.
No.
Yeah, that car works for sure. Yeah, I talked to Austin about it yesterday. Actually, he sent me some pictures of it yesterday before he posted it today. I mean, I already knew he had it, but I didn't know he was painting it like that and stuff. That's pretty cool. Did you see the picture he posted the other day of all his other race cars sitting out in the snow?
Mm-hmm. Those boys, they ain't gonna have a race car if it ain't got a rusty look to it in some way or another.
Yeah, that's his trademark for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really curious to see what they do with it because I think if Austin can get on these like front side no preps and stuff, he'll be with a good car. That'll be a hard team to beat, honestly.
Well, what do you call it? He doesn't have he's just got a little 5.3 in it now, but he's got a new motor in the works, but it'll be later in the summer before it's ready. But I think that's what he wants to do. Yeah. Well, I told him he needs to. You know, I mean, you need to just for the fun aspect of it. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I go race them also. I'm not being a hypocrite, but you know, there's some front side races that you don't have to go anywhere near 450 to win, and those are some of the best races in the country.
And honestly, for him, for what he does, it's a good outlet for his business too, to be able to not just compete on backside races, but compete on races like that
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, them guys love to race too, so that gives them more opportunity to race more places. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I'm glad we're in race season. I'm ready to get this. I had a good time this weekend, even though there's a lot of tractors out. It's still a good time.
Oh yeah, I forgot you went down there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'll
Yeah.
still say it. It was cold. Like, I've never been to South Georgia and had to take winter clothes. That was a first.
What was the temperature down there?
God, for like the first few days, it never got above 50, 55. It was cold. And the wind blowing is what the killer was.
Yeah.
And then Saturday and Sunday, I think Saturday got to like 60, and then Sunday it was like 65. It was nice.
With the colder weather, was most of the cars going down the track though?
Dude, they kept the track up good. It had some picking, but they were relying hard on the glue. They were riding after you spray so much of that glue, even though there's picking and you drag, you'll start to gray up. Leica rubbers on it, but still just glue. They're riding the glue. But the cars were going down. There was very few aborted passes. Now, the only issue was if somebody spun hard, it took the top layer off. And then at that point, like their crew guys should know, scoot them about a half a print over left or right, just to keeping that freshness. Some didn't, some did. The ones that didn't, they spun. The ones that did went down the track. So,
yeah.
But even when it was the coldest point, you know, hell, I mean, Pro 275 was still going 370s, high 360s, and RVW guys were still going 50s and 40s.
Yeah.
But nitrous guys, they were having a tough time. You could see it with the cold temperatures.
Oh yeah. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's weird that it's usually probably in the 70s down there for that race.
Dude, I've always went to that race just to get away from the cold. I was like, holy shit, I went from cold to cold.
Yeah.
But good time. I think it's not as grown back yet, but I think that form of racing is slowly coming back around. The fields are starting to grow a little more again, and that was the big thing. Competition was tight. The racers that were there was not like a huge gap in the fields or anything.
Oh yeah,
they were still
the
tight.
race was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't ever hate. You never hear me hate on the racing part of it. Just Donald Long's a dickhead. That's all. I mean, he is. But I mean, the racing's. I mean, the two negative sides to that racing right there is, it's not doable for a lot of racers. You know what I mean?
No, it's tough.
It's hard to roll into that race and get there the same day as the first round of qualifying. You know what I mean? And a lot of dudes just they can't roll out on Monday to go to a race. You know?
I mean, I'm just a media guy. I ain't nobody big, but like I left last Tuesday afternoon and I got home yesterday at 8:00.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. I'm still exhausted.
Yeah.
I get up in the morning and leave for a doctor's appointment 2.5 hours away. Gee. I made a lot of bad decisions this week.
Yeah, I mean that, and then obviously the cost. I mean the cost on top of that. You know, to run competitive in any class there, basically. You know.
Oh yeah, I seen a lot of spare motors, when I was riding around the pits, a lot of spare shit. Like I'll say they came prepared.
Yeah.
The limited street class, though, I think was probably one of the favorite two to watch, just because they're still pretty OG style and everything with how they race, and they're still constant wheel stands and things like that.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Where are you going to? Are you going to Florida too, Corey?
No, I'm gonna go to Wilkesboro this weekend. They got that no prep deal down there. It's only a couple hours from the house, and then I've got four pretty rough weekends after that. So got 2 weekends at Shayside and 2 weekends at Rockingham. They're going to be long weekends.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah,
I guess Happy said his internet and everything's out. So God, that's at Louisville.
That's two. That's 2 tonight now. Limpy lost to the phone. Happy lost to the internet.
I wonder if it's got bad weather down there or something. It's nice up here. It's 60 degrees here today.
Yeah, it was about the same here. I went out to look at the lake and it's still frozen, but it's done. It's done for the year. No more snowmobiling.
Damn. Well, Mike and Mork went off, so if we see Mike's got a black eye tomorrow, we'll know what happened with their connection.
Yeah, that's funny.
Junior, I'm going to be live this weekend. Actually, I'm live this weekend. Next 4 weekends I'll be live. So the only one I won't be live through March is when I go back for Battle for the Thrones in Rockingham. So, Jeff, when you come street racing in St. Louis again?
Shoot, we'll try to make it over there this year. They usually shoot me a message when something's going on over there, so I'll be over there. I'm sure. We're not gonna. I'm probably not racing until our first race at Lake Cumberland, April 25th and 26th. We're just too busy in the shop, and I mean, I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, I might be able to be racing somewhere a few weeks before that if something's going on. I haven't even paid attention really yet, so got to get on get the new motor and get the car on the dyno, and then we'll be ready. Not big of a deal. Picking up the block meat machine shop tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you're going to make it back for Dig or Die at the next month.
When is that? What's the date?
It is the last weekend, so it's the 21st and 22nd.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make it. I doubt I'm going to make that one. I would like to, but I definitely want to. I got a little bit different stator coming and stuff, and I'd like to test some and stuff before I go traveling that far.
Yeah, I got to talk. Eric was down there this weekend. I got to talk to him, and he said they got some new stuff in the works for Dig or Die. So I said, "Hell yeah, dude!" Supposed to let me know some stuff this week. Yeah,
cool. I'd like to make it out there this year to the 710 to one of them races. That looks like a good place to race.
I think theirs is. God, I think it's the same weekend as No Mercy. Actually, yeah, it's October 10th and 11th.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, it's gonna be limited for me this year because of the deal we just made getting Lake Cumberland and we got them, so we got 3 races there, and I've got a couple other events happening at Brown County this year, like the Dragon Drive, and then there's a guy. Have you ever heard of them cars, Holdens?
Yeah.
A buddy of mine down the road. Actually, his place is just right on the same street as my shop, and I don't know how he even did it. He's a dude named Travis Bell. He has I don't even know what you want to call it. Like, he has a Holden event at his house, and he's got a pretty cool place down here. 4 big shops behind it. He has like 1,500 people show up to this thing from all over the world, and it's been going on, I mean, for years. And so he came down to the shop and asked me and said, I think he's got 175 cars that all want to go down to Brown County. So he always does that on Saturday of Memorial Weekend. So on Friday night, we're doing a deal down there at the track for them.
I think it was the guy who did that PRI after party. I think he does. He was telling me about it.
Yeah, and then
they all meet at this guy's house, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's huge, man. And and then we got the deal. We're working a deal to have pink shows at Cumberland and Brown County. So,
dude, that'll be wild at Brown County.
Yeah, and we're remodeling. Already started remodeling the tower and everything at Lake Cumberland. There's some cool stuff. We'll be going live. There'll be some new flyers out here soon, And I'm going to probably go live about Gangster's Paradise too, because we're going to run a totally different format for that race than, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Like, I'll even tell that a little bit. What we're going to do is Friday night, we're going to run a backside race where anybody can enter. And then Saturday from the front of the track is going to be invite only with small tire.
Going back to invite.
And it'll be, I just haven't decided yet for sure on the car count. It'll either be 32 or 64 small tire. And then it's going to be 16 big tire, 16 26s, 16 hard tire, and 16 True Street, which I think will be a really cool. And I'm leaning towards just doing 32 and small tire. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you're being Gangster's Paradise, I mean, that's when it's like, hey, this is when y'all are going to step up. Like 32 at 500 to 1,000 a car.
Yeah.
Something, you're going to be gangster. This is time to be gangster.
And it's a really cool place. I mean, that's awesome. It'll be an awesome race for sure.
I'm definitely gonna do my best to make it out for that.
Yeah, and the backside there is a really good surface too. I thought myself personally, I like it way better. I like a place where guys can go five, like backside where everybody can go in the fives, and it's hard to go 50s, and then there's maybe a few people that go 40s or even 30s. I like that better,
Well, that type of backside still has and as a promoter, like that still has your entertainment value. You're going to see some cars do wheelies. You're going to see some fast passes. You're going to see some cool stuff like that.
Yeah, and that place is awesome because the town down there is just all about the racetrack and the complete opposite of what most places are like. You know what I mean? No curfews, nothing that impedes the fun of the racing. So we got a lot of events going. Plus, we're having a Harley rally down there and a Harley rally at Brown County too. So we're going to be busy.
Yeah, you got busy here.
Yeah.
You're going full track owner this year.
Yeah. And then, but we'll still be at, for sure I'll be at KD, and I'll probably go, I'll go to Magnolia to Chris's race. I looked at the schedule on stuff like that. So the ones I want to hit, I'm sure I'll go to Dig or Die in December. I'll go to H-Town in October. I'd like to go to that 710 in October. Where else is there? What other big ones are there?
They always got the summer event, the July event at Dig or Die.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Normally I've got my schedule right in front of me. For once I don't.
Oh, I'd like to go to that arm. I haven't made it to the arm drop race yet in Kentucky. So I'd like to go to that one.
Are they doing? Hell, happy Kentucky's in here. I can't remember. Are they doing it in October, or is it back to what was it, September? What is it, Labor Day weekend?
Yeah, I think it was Labor Day. I think you're right. When they had to rain it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Where. I know I'm missing a race in there somewhere, but I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Which hell, I do know. I was looking at Kara's schedule the other day and stuff, and it's like, wow, there's a lot to choose from again this year. It's going to be, but at the same time, it's like we always talk. You're going to have those races that people know they can't miss.
It kind of sucks. I talked to Happy the other day. He's having that race at Southside, April, and it's the same weekend as ours at Cumberland.
Gangsters or
no. This is the first. We have a spring race at Cumberland too, a 2-day race.
Okay.
So, but I don't really think that'll hurt car turnout too much. Kind of two different crowds.
Honestly, two different crowds, and that's two way different locations.
Yeah.
This, they have Southside has their area cars that is going to go to there. And know you've got yours that you're going to pull there. So,
dude, I like that Southside place too. But you know what? I don't have no problem saying it. They are racing way, way, way too much over there. They run it right in the dirt already.
I really liked it till they kicked me off the starting line.
Yeah, it's a neat old track though.
Dude, my parents used to race there. It was even a cool place back then.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, they made the place nice. All the bleachers are redone, and I mean everything over there is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nice place for a race, but man, you know, you can have too much of something, that's for sure.
It's going to be one of those, like 100% what you're saying. If you want to keep it centered towards this, there's a certain way you got to approach it. But
dude, KD's unbelievable. Look at Kara's schedule. Did you
Yeah.
see that? There's like Blocks having a race one weekend, and then they're having a Midnight Madness the weekend before. I mean, it's like they don't want to get cars.
I'll always remember the conversation I had when I was at Darlington, and I told him, I said, we're doing this 3 times a year. And that's almost too much.
Yeah.
I said, hell, I could have dropped one and been February and November, and I'd been happy.
Hey, I mean, in all honesty, Gangster's Paradise could probably happen I could probably pull off 3 races at Brown County, but I don't even want to do it. You know, it's just not worth it.
No. It's kind of like, you know, you got to have that pull, that mystique of the event. You got to have that. If you can do it every month, it loses that specialness.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just, it's everything.
It's just not cool no more. Yeah.
You keep it. If you keep Brown County, those 2 War in the Woods, that's 2 dates that everybody knows you got to make.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean the thing that's so cool about that now is it's to the point now where there's thousands of people that already have it on their schedule. You know, they had 2025 on their schedule in 2024. I mean, they already book out the hotels. I mean, that stuff's done. The people already know now. They know how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I had to get the dates from you, Jeff, I think before you posted them, because a buddy of mine had to book his time off before you had them public to go to War in the Woods.
Yeah.
Let me see. Pretty sure I booked.
Hey, look, I got to get off here. It's late. I got to work early today.
Oh, that's same. I'm getting right here in a minute myself. So
see you, Alex.
Everybody's done.
See you, fellas.
Checked
See you
out
later,
on it, so
everyone.
see you, Alex. But I'm booked and ready for that too, Jeff. So
there you go.
We're the last 2 standing, Jeff. This ain't never happened.
Yeah, right. What happened to Limpy?
I think he was in the trailer at Abilene. He was just having a hard time with the cell phone connection. So and
when's his race?
It is I think it's, hold up, I got the PDF on it.
Oh, it's not this coming weekend, is it?
No, it's the 7th and 8th right there.
Oh, okay. A couple weeks
Yeah,
away.
I think they're just getting all their little last minute stuff done, which that's gonna be a hell of a race. 20 grand on top. And then 10 grand free entry the night before.
Oh, really?
That's a hell of a way to open up a track right there.
That's all guaranteed money?
Yeah. Saturday, what was it? Saturday's 20 grand on top, $550 entry on small tire, all towards the pot.
550 entry?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be a hell of a pot.
That makes that interesting because you know that's a double blade sword there. You know, 20 grand on top sounds awesome, but 550 entry does not sound awesome to guys that know that there'll be cars there that go 3/4 of a second faster than them. You know what I mean?
It's that moment.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Any live streams for your next race? I'm gonna try to be live at his races, Junior. I've got all the equipment now, so Starlink's a good thing. I'm telling you, the more I use it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Who's going to stream his race? Edward, I don't know who's going to stream Limpy's race, to be honest with you. Limpy will probably do it himself.
I mean, I feel bad. I'd love to go to Limpy's race, but there ain't no way I'm going to be ready to go all the way to Texas. You know what I mean?
And I know Chris, that's the same weekend as Chris and Happy's deal in Knoxville.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get blasted for it. I'll be in Shadyside, so.
Yeah.
Unless it rains down there, then I'll be in Knoxville.
See, that's kind of fun too, because I'd like to go to Knoxville. I've never been to that one either.
It's a different backside. I mean, I know everybody argues when I say you only need to go 590s, 580s, but I kind of seen it firsthand, and It's not the fastest backside for as smooth as it is.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see,
but it
range.
is what it is, man. I got bills to pay and racetracks to run, so we got to do what we got to do for now, anyway. But
hey, business is booming and it's going. Shit, roll with it.
yeah, that's what we got to do. It's crazy busy in the shop too, so we're just doing it, and moving on. But we got a lot of cool stuff going on. Just had a customer car leave tonight, all done, ready to go test. New car, so lots of motors, and yeah, I'm kind of fired up for some of that cool stuff, like the Pinks show. Like you said, I think at Brown County I think the place would be packed.
Dude, that's gonna be. Are they allowing y'all to have spectators and stuff for it, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah, dude, that's gonna be cool as shit.
Yep.
Dude, they'll throw a wrench, because imagine you're at Pink's and you're at Rockingham, like now one of the baddest, probably like small tire radio facilities on the East Coast, and then I'll say, well, that winner's going to the next one. Then he goes to Brown County. Dude, that's a whole different tuning aspect. That's one extreme to another.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's interesting about it is, I mean, like Ryan Mitchell comes to mind. Like, you know, Ryan, like a guy like Ryan would be crazy not to be in that show. Like, throw a car together, you know, an LS turbo deal. I mean, you know, he's been really fast with very little, you know what I'm, like you said, you know what I mean? So, you know, less risk, money out of pocket in the car, high percentage of a chance to win 7 other. Now, you know, I don't know what they're all going to be like, but you know, leaving there with 7 other cars, I mean, you got to figure they're all going to be worth at least 50, let's just say 15 grand on average, right?
Yeah.
I mean, or even 20. I mean, you know, it's well over 100 grand plus what you win from the show. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's like, I always remember when he came and ran Big Tire at Darlington, he had a stock bottom end 5.3 on methanol, and it still had the plastic truck intake on it.
Yeah.
And that dude was freaking destroying the Big Tire, and hell, he outran the all-wheel drives. And I was like,
yeah,
that dude,
exactly.
like, that's a perfect fit for him. Is that style racing?
Hey, did you see? I was going to say, I seen something the other day. I seen that schedule released. Is that No Prep? Is that the new No Prep Kings, or what?
Yep, that's just relabeled.
Are them guys all going to run it? What do you think the consensus is on that?
I don't know. I talked to a few of the guys that's with them this weekend, and they said once the schedule drops, they'll know. But they said they were pretty sure it was like they were good for my weekend, and it's a hard travel. Whoever threw it together did not take it easy.
First race in California or somewhere, and then all the way back to the East Coast. I did notice
back to the West Coast.
They're on top of both War in the Woods yet again.
Now I seen that they're on top of them.
Yeah. I mean, whoever is making that schedule's retarded.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I know you can't send these people from one side of the country to other and back and forth constantly like that. And then 3 weeks straight in Canada.
Yeah, I mean, like
down here south.
even the NHRA is way smarter than that. At least they have like the West Coast swing. You know, the teams drive out there once, leave their rigs out there. You know, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty stupid, but I you know what? This might be the unraveling or the end of that. I you know, I mean, seriously, I mean, I think there's people falling off out of the show. You know, I mean, they were to the point last year where they almost didn't have enough cars to be running a race.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at. Like the ones that's in mine, they're going to come from the West Coast back to Carolina. I said it works out for them though, because they go from there to VMP. So, but I think there's going to be some that's just gonna. I don't think they'll end up doing it. I think some of them are smarting up to the allure of the small tire no prep scene in these races. I mean, it's better money, it's better everything than what they're even running for. Unless their contract is on like a figure.
Well, that or, you know, depending on who they are, there's so much money in the merch.
Yeah.
You know, and generally, until lately, they were getting, you know, they could run on somebody else's money. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they weren't footing the bill for everything, which makes a big difference. But Nah, it is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's like you watch and you see more than half of them this weekend's running pro mods at World Series of Pro Mod in Florida, and then they just had the radial cars and all that. And I'm just like,
yeah, exactly.
I think some of them are starting to really branch out into more. They know it's coming.
Oh yeah. That you've kind of seen the writing on the wall, especially this year already. I agree. Yeah, with Kai Kelly running pro mod, you know. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
They asked Jeff, "Are you going to throw the vet in pinks?"
No.
He said he ain't putting his cruiser in that. No, that's.
I'd have to throw my New Balances out if I did that.
I kept giving old Devin and them hell. Devin come up on the start line this week with his New Balances. I said, "Where's your Corvette at?" He said, "Shut up." Oh God. Hold up. Here. Let's see if they'll add him. Mike.
Yeah. You still on here?
We're getting ready to get off.
Can you hear
We got
me?
about 5 minutes.
What's up, Uncle
You got to talk
Jeff?
to Jeff about some bracket racing, index racing?
I was hoping to jump on and get his feedback on some index racing ideas for next War in the Woods.
Oh yeah, that's a quick conversation because it won't be happening.
Jeff said there's no way he can hook that timing system into Limpy. It just ain't happening.
No.
Okay. Do you know what someone told me when we were this weekend? Now they're doing index racing on the street, like with draggies.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, dude, the airport in West Virginia, Berkeley Springs, you race there, Jeff.
Yeah.
They do draggy index classes.
I'd never even heard of that before.
That's fucking. I'd never heard of it until
super.
this weekend. And one guy was like, "Oh yeah, now they're doing street racing, but with an index cap." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That is super gay.
Starting to believe Florida.
The world is changing, Uncle Jeff.
Not right.
The world is changing. Not
I
in the
have
right
no
direction.
problem changing either. I'm not going to be going that way.
Did Mark call you back?
No. That's all right. I'll talk to him or something.
He's on his way home.
Yeah.
No more.
So, Mike, what do you got? What do you got going down there?
Find
You're
out.
just getting ready for the big index race. You got your practice tree set up. You know, you got to be cutting a light.
Yeah, I've been lying in bed with my practice tree every night practicing.
Good.
I'm waiting on my shocks, which should be here probably tomorrow. I'm waiting on a converter that should be here tomorrow, and then Thursday we're gonna go and test, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I'm gonna see how the testing goes before we commit to anything.
Yeah.
Where are you testing that, Mark?
You know,
1/10,000th
of a second on that tree, it could be the difference between winning and losing.
I've heard that. You know what? I don't know exactly why I actually signed up for this. I kind of fell into the
trap.
I don't know. Yeah, like, you know, everyone was signing up, so I had the FOMO. I didn't want to miss out on racing.
Yeah.
But now getting closer to the day, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Hey, let me tell you something. Mark my words. Corey he'll be on my side on this because he'll know I'm right. I would say, I mean, maybe not at this race, but you know, sometime during this race season, you're going to see a couple of guys in that 530 index class that become unbeatable. And they're probably going to be guys that were index racers or have a lot of experience in that. And like I said, it will be down to the point where them guys will go 7 or 8 rounds and run 530, 2 zeros and a 4. You know what I mean? Like they will literally run dead on.
It's the same thing that happened with no prep racing, when I said when you start flashing in big pots, it's going to attract the crowd that wants that.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's even some guys right now probably that race no prep that we all know.
Oh,
I don't even know who. I really don't.
oh, Mikey Hollis, dude.
Yeah.
He's right off the top of my head. That's my pick to win already for that race.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. There's guys there's some of them guys out there that probably have. I'll tell you one. You know who would be killer at it? Larry Houck.
Yeah.
He's a lifetime bracket racer.
Yeah.
You know
dude, what I mean? Literally one of my buddies. He's track champion, multiple tracks, all this. He sold his dragster, went and picked up an S10, and they're putting it together, run little gangsters, and then they can bracket racing on the side.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really get into racing the index race. Like I said, I kind of just fell into this. So we were doing it more just to go for fun. I have no intention of winning anything.
Mike's that guy that, you know how our parents always said, if everybody else is jumping off the bridge, are you going to jump with them? Mike said, here we go.
Well, what I'm saying is I just think it might lose some of its luster when people start to realize, holy shit, dude, you can't drive down there and when you get 50 feet from the finish line, look at what the guy in the other lane's doing and go rounds. You know, them guys will. A guy that knows what he's doing at that. I mean, I'm not a bracket racer. I've done it like maybe 2 times in my life, you know, but I got a couple buddies here. A guy Wes May that owns a carburetor place, and like he's one of the best bracket racers in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've talked to him a lot, and he's like, dude, even now compared to like in the last 10 years, he's like, it's just unbelievable. Like you go to the $1 million bracket race. I mean, 80% of the cars there can run dead on the number. 12 rounds in a row. I mean, he said it's unbelievable the margin of victory in every round.
You got to be perfect.
Yeah, you got to be perfect. Yeah.
I just found it weird because Bradenton's always offered the 550 index and nobody signs up for that. But then if you name it Little Gangsters, all of a sudden you got 60 cars coming.
It's at the same time, Mike, 10 G's on top.
Well, yeah, that too.
I think the part that blows me away about it is I understand getting a big car count in it when guys are already there for a no prep race. You get what I'm saying? They're basically spending a couple $100 to enter for another chance to win 20 grand, right? Or whatever. One of 10,000 added. I mean, obviously guys are going to sign up. You're already there. But I didn't ever think it would get any popularity with the guys that really know prep. You know, it's not what you do.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely not what I do. I haven't been to Bradenton once with my truck. This will be its first appearance.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't hating on it if that's what people want to do. I hope they have fun. Just saying, you know. I mean,
I'm curious to see how it works with just that event in a whole that they're having it at. Like, I hope nothing but the best for it, but I'm curious to see how it's going to work out.
I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot of ducks there. For someone who knows how to run 530s, I will put money on that. There are going to be a lot of guys that have no clue.
Look for the Maroon Nova, Michael Hollis. They call him student driver. I guarantee he's in the finals.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Because I know a lot of the no prep guys down here signed up because, like I said, everyone was they're like, oh my God, there's a no prep class that we can sign up to at World of Pro Mod. But I don't think they quite realize what's entailed.
Larry, I think it'd take a couple womps on top end to get yours around that.
Yeah, I know Larry. He knows all them bracket racing tricks, dude. They got all their terms. He'll dump on
Drop
you.
it on you.
The next round, he'll hit the button and spray a little nitrous to it at the end and clip you. He'll deep stage one round and shallow stage the next round. You know what I'm saying? Like they got. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I guarantee you, Larry's got a whole book of different tricks.
Pull some whole flickering on you, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, I hate to have to cuss early, but I gotta get up at 5:30, be ready to get going to a doctor's appointment. So,
all right, fellas, have a good night.
Y'all have a good one.
See you, Mike. See you, Corey.
Thanks
See ya.
again,
You
See ya,
bet.
Jed.
No problem.
for everything.
You bet, buddy. See you guys.
See you guys.
See ya. Everybody.
Bye.
See you, Mike. Good luck this weekend, man. Guys, like I said, I hate to cut us early, and I look like crap with this. I'm going to have to work on that, but we'll be back next week. Everybody, I guess, had some internet problems, all that stuff, but we'll be back next Tuesday. We'll have some more wrap-ups from events, all that. We're going to more of our events next week, so we'll have some more talking on that, and I've got the Final 16 to drop next week, so appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. I know Limpy, all the guys, we always appreciate everybody that came in, so y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next Tuesday.